Hello there once again, people, and welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. It's been a little bit of time. Right now it's kind of a weird, I guess you could say almost hiatus. Not really a full hiatus, as you can kind of see. But we are moving relatively slow, mainly because of the Wikaya and all the issues that are going on there. It's an absolute headache trying to make levels and details and all that stuff right now. So, needless to say, I'm not really motivated to do much. But anyway, I'm doing this level. I'm therefore going to be checking it out, going through it, and kind of getting it done. It's been sitting on my hard drive for a little bit of time, and therefore I kind of want to clear it out just to get it out of here. Plus, it's a single-player level, and we can't have enough of those. It's definitely good to add another little level for variety of the server and all that. So anyway, this time around we're playing Placebo. Actually, it's called The Place of Belonging, but the file name for this level is called Placebo, which is rather interesting for some reason. But yeah, Place of Belonging, which makes it sound like it's some weird cult. And yeah, we don't get much information about it, except that it's a complete, very large Quake map. Isn't it amazing that this level is complete? Yeah, I don't know why that's being advertised so much, but yeah. Anyway, this level was made using Quest. It was made on November 11th of 1996. And it was made by Martin Hiraniki. Yeah, that's, oh my god, that's a hard name to spell. Or pronounce, should I say. It's easier to spell than pronounce. Yeah, it's like Hiraniki. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't expect me to ever try and say that last name anytime soon and get it proper, because my god, is that a hard one to pronounce. Sorry to whoever has that last name. I feel bad for you. Anyway, let's see here. He got help from American McGee for editing information, from Jim Lowe for help with testing, valuable insight, Donald Lawrence, whoever that is, for help with testing and fine-tuning, Thomas Brayback and Dennis Ball for feedback and support, and last but not least, his wife Natalie for her patience and encouragement. Anyway, this really is a complete level as said, so it has everything that you'd expect. Single-player cooperative deathmatch, has difficulty settings. Yeah, basically everything that you'd really expect. It took a very long time to build this, and it's a relatively large level. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it has everything that you'd expect. It has hints, level variations, depending on difficulty setting and single-player co-op deathmatch. It has, it's also set within the guidelines of Quake World in regards to textures and style. If you've ever seen a light bulb texture used for stairs, you will know what I mean. Realism was my goal. It's a very large map that was tested on a minimum P75 with 8 megabytes of RAM. It was tested successfully on the OS2 Warp 4.0, Windows 95, and PC-DOS 7.0. So yeah, basically a lot of information, and not really a lot that we actually really care about here. Yeah, it's just a lot of, basically just saying it's a big file. That really is all that we were even told. And, yeah, let's actually see how big this thing is. It's relatively on the larger side. It's definitely up there. It actually is, like, slightly larger than the museum, which we recently checked out. So, it's relatively up there. Out of all the levels we've seen, this would be the 5th largest. It's still not as large as, say, like Hello or Q Depot or Mars Base or really any of the real big whoppers in file size. But it's up there. It's relatively large. So yeah, let's see what this level holds in store for us. As said, it's going to have a bunch of stuff. It's going to actually be a full-out single-player level. So, needless to say, that is nice to have. I'm curious actually how involved this level is. Is it just going to be a bunch of pretty stuff to look at and then be like, done in 5 minutes? Which I'll see. Let's see here. Placebo. Yeah, it's a placebo effect. It's not actually a real map. Okay, so here we are. We have 5 secrets, which means this is going to be an absolute nightmare for secret hunting. Yeah, that's not what I needed to hear, game. I'm not encouraged by 5 secrets. I just loaded up the level and I'm already dreading this. That's not a good way to start, people. Let's start hitting these walls because I don't even know if I can come back up this, down this elevator. So I kind of want to be careful here. Let's see here. This elevator. Let's make a raise. Is there anything underneath the elevator? There's nothing. And I'm actually gonna like stop the DOS bots for a second, just because I'm hearing weird popping noises, and I don't like that. Just before we really get underway with something, I want the immersion experience to be complete. After all, this is fully detailed level. We need to have it with our fully detailed environment thing, exploration thing. Anyway, there's only 48 enemies, which is definitely lesser than some of the other crazy levels. But of course, I'm already here in the Death Knight, which means it could be pretty deadly. So, let's see here. Anything on the elevator? No. Okay, so you come up here, and now you have 4 doors. Also, if you need to get back to starting area, the elevator does lower. So, we're not stuck. We're not, like, permanently unable to go back. Okay, so, we have this interesting light texture up there. That lights of fanciness. And we have 4 little corners here. We have, like, little corners that are, like, weirdly inside. Which makes me wonder if there's, like, something in them. Also, what is up with the popping sounds this time around? Like, I'm getting weird popping sounds a lot. I think I'm going to try and deal with them. See if it, like, gets better. It's not too bad. It's definitely not something I would want during the recording session. But during this, it doesn't matter too much. As long as you guys get the gist of me playing, and as long as the commentary is not popping. Okay, so we have a bunch of doors. Luckily, no enemies are directly behind them, as I'm trying to hit all these corners just to see if there's anything in them. Oh, look, a scrag. Can you come down here, die? Oh, God, another scrag. I should have expected there to be a scrag in the opposite corner, but there's blaze scrags everywhere. So, like, I'm not strafing well, am I? Okay, so we got ourselves some water here. I assume I could climb back out if I fell in that water. It looks high enough, but I'm kind of scared. Well, time for... Can I climb back out? No. Well, now I'm doomed. Okay, let's see if there's a way out. I probably shouldn't have done that. Wait. Okay, I think that was just a door. But yeah, now we're playing a game of, well, what's this way? Oh, just a little, alcove. For me, I was thinking it was trying to a secret. I'm looking for secrets, people. I'm paranoid and looking for secrets everywhere. Have you seen any secrets, Mr. Murdering Dinosaur Man? No? Then I guess I must continue looking. We must find the secrets. Has anyone seen any secrets? I'm looking for 5 secrets. I've already killed 2 enemies. This is not a good mixture. I feel like I'm lacking secrets. And I have no idea where to look for them. I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid of secrets, people, if you haven't noticed. You would think there'd be a secret somewhere in this water, but I'm not seeing anything. It seems like it was a total waste of time to come down here, but there's one major problem. How do you get out of the water? Wait a minute. There's a button there. Is that, like, shootable? No. How do you get out of the water? This could be a major issue, people. I'm in the water. There needs to be a way out of the water. Mainly because right now I'm too low to actually, climb. Let's see. There's gotta be something here, like a way out of one of these. There's something I'm missing. Obviously, you can't fall in the water and then not get out. This is supposed to be a complete level, people. This is supposed to be a full-feature, detailed level that has everything in it. I can't imagine in the first 5 minutes of gameplay that I could fall in the water and get stuck permanently. That would stink, wouldn't it? Yeah. But it looks like I'm not able to climb these, so I'm not really sure where to go. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. This is actually a major problem. I have no idea where I'm going, and I think I'm kind of stuck. Okay, we need to hit every wall. We have no way out of here otherwise, so we need to hit every wall. What a fun, exciting prospect. Wait, is that an elevator? I think that's an elevator. Okay, I found the elevator here. Good news, everybody. I found the elevator. We're not going to die. I also feel like the water has to have something in it, but Now, let's just worry about figure out where in God's name am I going. Because that kind of disoriented me a little bit. Let's see here. There's 4 doorways. Oh, owie! Filling the play elevator. I'm not really doing well with the platforming today. Okay, yeah, that was this way, and this way's the way with the night. See, I'm learning this map. Inside and out. Has anyone seen any powerful guns? Why does that look like a nail shooter? I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this, and I don't like the lack of secrets. I find your lack of secrets disturbing. Let's see here. We have this way. We know this way doesn't seem to give me much, and it has a nail trap, which I don't like. So I'm gonna go this way for a minute. Let's see what's down door number 2. Wait, what's that? What was that? What was that? I heard a door sound. Did you hear that? It sounded like a door sound. Like a suspicious door sound, and I'm curious what that was. It sounded like a door. I like doors. I wanted to hear the door. It doesn't sound like the door's changing back. Okay, that sounded really close. Why was that so close here? Well, let's kill this Death Knight. That's what you learned. Let's see here. We gotta figure out where that stupid secret is. I'm hearing the like doors open and closing, so. Does anyone see any secrets? Then again, I might just see these open and closing. Honestly, I'm not sure what's getting triggered by what. Yeah, I think I'm just getting more confused by stuff. Okay, we really probably should actually start trying to do things instead of look for secrets aimlessly when we haven't even really explored the level. So obviously that's not really working in my favor. Okay, this was a bad place to stand apparently. You stepped in the wrong neighborhood. Let's see here. We need to find resources and things to do. That would help too. Where's the scrag door? Nope, the elevator! This elevator is annoying. It's like, it could just stay up here. There's nothing in the first room. What's this? Something actually in the first room, and I don't know it. I need to follow that more than anything. Okay, so we killed 2 scrags. That's my accomplishment for the day. I deserve a cookie for that. Let's go tonight again. And I guess we'll start heading down here. Okay, I don't remember this room. That's fine. I shall try and figure out where I am. Okay, it looks like there's a little platforms at the end. That, look like it could be ways out. Oh god, there's nail traps everywhere in this room. I don't like this room. I don't like this room. There's nail traps everywhere. That's why I didn't really go down that room. But the problem is that Ogre's also in a nasty spot. He's like able to easily hit me. And I'm having trouble aiming. Yeah, I'm like really falling on everything, having trouble aiming. Am I that rusty? Okay, this is not good. I'm low on health and I just killed like 4 enemies. You must go to the dungeons first. Okay, so we have an idea that we have 2 ways to go. One of which has an evil nail trap. I'm gonna hope there's something in the water. That's the main thing I rely on. Ooh, what's this? Secret area! I found a secret. What's in here? Health! Praise the precious health resources! This is valuable. I'm glad I found this room. Okay, because now we actually have something to shoot things with. This is something we can kill things with! Okay, it looks like there's little ramps all around creation. It looks like these ramps allow you to climb back out. That's a thing. I don't care about that much, but at least that was a pretty fair secret, I have to say. I like that secret. This is now one of my favorite secrets because it was actually possible for me to find. Plaything. Come on, we gotta play platforming. Platforming 9000 without getting hit by nail traps. Oh god, there's nail traps everywhere! Owie! I should have expected there's something being behind me, but oh god! Calm down for 2 seconds. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live, game. Okay, I heard a fiend somewhere. I don't like that. Especially when I'm low on ammo and resources entirely. Okay, good. The fiend's behind the locked door. So, okay, the fiend's not behind the locked door anymore. The fiend's not behind the locked door anymore. That's not the best way for things to go, but, well, at least now a secret passage is opened. Ooh, secret passage. Where's this lead? Where's this lead? Interesting. Ooh, just what I needed. Ammo. And this slides open to reveal the water, which is kind of useless to me. Yeah, I don't feel like I achieved much by coming this way, but at least I got some ammo. Ammo is good. Now what I really need is health. Mainly because I'm about to die. But, well, at least I got the ammo. Now I just gotta be cautious not to fall onto that area in the middle. I also have to be cautious not to, whatchamacallit, do other stupid things. Like drown. I could do that easily. You know me, people. I could do that very easily. Now, why am I having trouble getting on this little stupid platform? There we are. Careful. I don't want to get hit by nail traps. Okay, so that was the secret platform. That was this area. So, I assume if I come in here... No, it looks like it was a one-time deal. Well, I hope there wasn't anything else back there. Otherwise, I permanently sailed it off. Uh-oh. Yeah, if we miss any secrets by the end, obviously I'm going to blame that area. Okay, we have a mysterious little button thing, some water, and that's about it. What do you do? What do you do? What does this mysterious button do? Obviously nothing. Huh. I don't like buttons that do nothing. Okay, why is there a random well here? Until the walls, there's a random well. I don't get it. I don't get this at all. There's just a random well sitting here, minding its own business, and well-kind, and I'm supposed to just accept it. I don't like that. I don't like having to accept the random well. Because I feel like the random well might be the answer to all my problems or something. Okay, now I regret not going back the way I did, because now I have to deal with Nail Trap Deathland, and me having little health to begin with. Yeah, that was really supposed to be a coup to probably go back. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when I didn't know I was supposed to kind of go back. Well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is actually doing it. I don't think we can do that. But, let's see here. We gotta do this again. Owie! If I can stop falling off platforms, we might actually get somewhere. Let's see here. Kill this thing. Kill this one as well. That way we're actually killing stuff, and killing stuff is also half the battle. Right next to actually doing things. We're doing lots of halves today. The question is, how many halves equal a whole? Okay, we can get this health. Might as well get this health as well, because we're already out of health. We're doing horrible as usual. So, yeah. Okay, but we know about this secret, so let's get it. Like I said, we know about 2 secret areas of 5, so we've achieved a lot. This is definitely progress in the right direction. Let's see here. We want to get back on this thing. And then we want to jump. Or just fall in the water. At least we didn't get hit by anything. So, win-win. Shoot fire, shoot fire! This is actually like an inconvenient area to really shoot anything. But there we are. I see. Normally it's just to pick up that armor and be like, ooh, armor, and then get trapped by these knights or something. Instead, we kind of just recklessly, last time alert everything. We need to get the... Okay, we just want to eliminate this fiend. Easy enough. Now that I know what exactly the fiend does and what all this... Oh god, what was that? This didn't happen last time! I nearly died to that bloody game! Why exactly did that happen? Okay. Mysterious button, what do? You open doors. Doors and I have little health against an ogre. I don't like this. Okay, what did I achieve? What did I achieve by doing all this? Okay. I nearly died. Should I be concerned? Was I supposed to push it again? I see, and now this is open. And this way leads to the land of fish, people. Of course, the problem is it's a one-way route. Oh, God. It's not what I needed. It's not what I needed. Okay, we got a count of fish. 3. Looks like 6 fish. Is it 6? Let's see. So let's see here. We need to kill 42 enemies, that means? Let's see here. I'm totally lost. I can't go back the way I came, which is brilliant. I can't exactly get to that secret, which is also brilliant. Life is terrible. But at least now I, achieved getting that thing. Oh god! Scrags. I kinda was expecting a trap, so not a big deal. But the big problem is I'm lacking ammo. Yeah, this level hasn't been really that nice on ammo reserves. Mainly because I didn't get the secret that, I should have gotten. But I didn't know that I would be locked down here and permanently all that. So now I'm kind of trying to figure out where in God's name am I supposed to go to get out of this nightmare. That would help. Figure out how to get out of this nightmare. Also, I found a silver key, it looks like, but I don't even know where there's a silver door. Oh god, more scrags! I thought they were all dead. Okay, we have a major problem. We have a scrag, but I'm lacking in ammo. Oh god. Okay, well, the scrag's dead. That's the good news. The bad news is, as said, I don't really have any ammo whatsoever. So let's play a fun game of try and find the hidden ammo before the enemies kill me. Okay, this is the way I came in, but that doesn't really help me. Oh, okay, it just opens again. I thought there would be more difficulty to this, so that sounds pretty good. But there's still the mystery of this loud, audible teleporter sound. Where's this mysterious teleporter? And is it actually just an area where enemies spawn? I think we've had levels like this before, where I think like that teleporter sound is a secret, and it makes it sound like it's a big secret, and then it just turns out to be a red herring. So I don't know what to think at the moment. Yeah, I can't trust teleporter sounds. At one time I would think, oh, teleporter sound, that's an audio clue that there's supposed to be something there, but I've seen from a lot of past levels that that's not the case. And I'm not really sure where the secret would be. Unless you hit, like, the area nearby it. I don't like the dark corner. Like, it's weird that there's one dark corner. Is it just me or does it feel weird that there's one dark corner in this area? But I'm not seeing anything, so let's go back. Okay, I'm still alive. Oh god, there's another ogre! Another ogre! Another ogre, and I don't have any ammo. That's a problem. Let's see here. Let's get that... Quick, this way. Gather the ammo. Oh, look, double shells. That could be helpful. Of course, I let him chainsaw me, so that didn't really work out at all, but at least I got the ammo. And that, of course, was the biggest importance. Let's see here. We could do this. We could do this. We just need lots of sugar. I don't even know why I'm killing these scrags. Maybe just clear out the route so if I make it this far I don't get killed by weak enemies. I don't think it's really helping me much. Okay, let's see what's down here, because I keep getting attacked by things on that way, and I've never really explored down here. I do know there's a Death Knight. Wait, what? Where's the Death Knight? There's also a Death Knight. Let's kill the ogre on the balcony. So we can actually explore this area. And so we have a mysterious Death Knight to find, so... Oh! I think we found the Death Knight! I see, he patrols this whole staircase. That's interesting. Now, there is one major problem, the lack of ammo, but I do notice the nail gun by the, knight, so I can hopefully rely upon that if I need. Oh, I found the silver door! Well, that doesn't help me, mainly because I kind of need to get the silver key now. But, at least now I know where the silver door is. That's an accomplishment. Let's see here, there's also, like, it looks like you could, like, maybe get to the ogre balcony from over here or something? I don't know. But I see an ogre balcony, it's like, maybe you could get up there. I don't know. I'm just trying things at this point, people. Trying, but it seems like nothing's really getting accomplished. So let's see, we gotta head down the way we came before. Play this game of doing the secrets I do know. And hopefully we can figure out where the other stuff is, because we have a bunch of stuff I still don't know where in God's name I'm going for. See, a major problem, lack of ammo, and what I did there really didn't help me. You know, it just kind of made my situation worse in ammo. Okay, I thought I could, like, cheese him, but apparently he got smarter. Okay, I nearly killed myself on that. That's brilliant. This is going to go great. I don't really have ammo. Can I get the ammo now? In the now or later bar, I choose now because later would really kill me. I don't really have the resources for later. So, very important to get now as opposed to later. Okay, let's see here. There's this little area down here. This really doesn't achieve much, but it does give me the ammo. I said it's a one-time deal, so important to grab now as opposed to later. Yeah, we're back on that stunt. Okay, let's see here. Where are we going? We need to find that stupid elevator. This is probably one of the more annoying things in this level. You fall in the water and you have to find the stupid elevator back out. And find that elevator is horribly inconvenient for some reason. It's like trying to find that one little square. And it's there, but for some reason it's like really a pain to find. Definitely isn't the most easily navigatable of areas. Okay, so we at least have our ammo, which means we can try and deal with things like this fiend. Is this fiend before he gets far? There we are. Now we have to be careful of the Pillar of Death, which is obviously a thing. I learned from last time. There we are. See, I learned. Because somehow I managed to trigger this time, and like that first time it didn't ever trigger. I don't know why. But see, I learned from that whole nightmare. Now we just want to waste this ogre without taking too much damage, of course. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well in comparison to every other time. Nearly halfway through the level at least, so that's an accomplishment, right? Totally. If I could just get down here without drowning, that would help. I don't think there's anything up here, so I can just breathe. Let's see, let's waste some of this fish. We need this area clear of fish, so we can actually breathe a little bit. Of course, now we have the whole scrag fun, so let's get up here, get ready to deal with the scrag. I really rather just pot shot with my shotgun, as I really need to conserve my nails in case a Shambler shows up, which I really expect to happen at some point. It would be just like this type of game to throw a Shambler at you. So I'm really anticipating that at some point. Ah, there we are. More scrags. It's weird that there was like only one was appeared before. Okay. Now we're definitely nearly halfway. I think there would be, what's it? 46 minus 6, so 42. So we're definitely more than halfway through the level at this point. Which is weird because we have 4 doors. And I've really only been down 1. I guess the other areas must have, like, less enemies, but more powerful, probably. I mean, I will say a lot of this area has been scrags. And ogres. The ogres haven't been helping the situation at all. As you saw from Museum, I'm not the best at dodging ogres in DOSQuake. It's weird. In Geoquake, I have a lot more mobility abilities than in DOSQuake for some reason. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Maybe it's just the clunkiness of the engine, or maybe it's the resolution or something. But it definitely feels different to me. Like, I don't feel as mobile here as I would there. It's, like, hard for me to, like, turn the mouse as much. It's not really, like, the mouse being a problem. Like I said, as soon as they switch to GLQuake, I'm a lot smoother. And you can see that a lot in my walkthrough videos. Suddenly I'm able to handle situations a lot better. Okay, so now I do know about this ogre. I can be ready for him to ambush me. Ow. Okay, I still got shot in the face twice. I'm proud of that. But, okay, we actually have one problem. How do I get back? Oh boy. I probably shouldn't have gathered that ammo in hindsight. Especially since I'm not sure how to cross this area otherwise. Banzai! Ah! Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other way you really cross that area unless you use the secret. I'm not even sure how you'd practically normally get across because of all the spike traps. So, yeah. I think I kind of just doomed myself by doing that. Lesson learned. You need to control where you go, and by that I mean go this way. Okay, you don't want to waste ammo on like the other enemies, because otherwise you don't have enough ammo to deal with the stuff this way. It really is a weirdly linear level. Like, it looks non-linear at first, but it's actually pretty linear in design. And if you go the wrong way, you easily get punished and are unable to really continue the level. At least based on this whole situation. As you see, the nail traps is like a one-time deal, and if you don't do it right that first time, you get messed up permanently. Which is brilliant, right? Totally. That's game design for you. Trial and error game design. And I can't save the game. Okay, let's see here. We gotta kill this fiend. Peekaboo. I see, I think it's when you shoot it that opens. Okay, we don't want to touch that alcove, because otherwise that will open it up permanently and be the one time I could have a chance at it. So, let's see here. Let's get that health and be ready for it. Death ball! I probably should have gotten it from the side. It seems like it's actually possible to do that, so... But I kind of forgot. Should almost be dead. Should almost be dead, but this ogre's not dead. Okay. Had to panic a bit, but he's dead now. That's important. At this point, trying to kill things and make them all dead is very important. Now, the main concern is that if this level is linear with the nail trap area, that means if there was a secret all the way over here, I couldn't find it, because it would be the one time I could come over here. Yeah, that makes the whole situation all the worse. Yeah, this isn't really a level to really look around for secrets after you're done. Because otherwise, yeah. You only have one shot at it, and that's not good design. I can't think of a Quake level that really had this linear design with, like, the nail traps. Like I said, unless there's another way, and I just don't know it. But it seems like a one-time deal. Based on the fact that I couldn't get it to open again. Okay, we have a major problem with ammo, but luckily if we can make it back, we can get more ammo. The main problem is getting to that point with the whole knowledge that there's an ogre coming up. Let's try and use a little bit of nails. Just because that way I can try and use like a double-barreled shotgun blast, knock him down, and try and gather those shells before he like causes too much damage. That's the main thing I have to rely upon, is to stun him. So let's get to this and head back and hope for my double-barreled shotgun blast to work. So I said, otherwise I don't really know how I'm going to accomplish this. I'm also paranoid of ceilings because there's so many detail in them that they could easily hide a little button switch. Let's see here. I'll look around the alcoves after I kill this ogre. Okay, he didn't get stunned. Come on, tight. There we are. Thank goodness I know how to back up and hit ogres, because yeah, I don't really have much ammo to work with in this level. This level's definitely not being the nicest with ammo. And it's not the lack of ammo in the level as much as you need to do things in a specific order. Like I said, that's kind of annoying. So let's see here. Let's whack all these walls, because I can't come back here. I don't want to be punished by this. So I have to be paranoid and hit all these walls. Be like, is there a special little secret? Don't want to go in there because there's a secret little alcove. Secret little special alcove. That doesn't really matter much since we're kind of done with that area. That seems to be about it. So let's see. Let's go in here. I guess whack these walls quickly. Just in case that was like a distraction. This actually had something else. But doesn't seem to have such. So now we have one major problem. We have 3 health. We're right below a scrag. But just do this, so that way they don't pot shot me and instantly kill me. Just one little nice shot and I'm dead. Okay. We definitely need to be careful here. But at least we got our resources, right? Totally. My tongue is suddenly itchy. It's really weird. Makes it weird to speak. It's like I have a weird lisp. I don't know why my tongue's itchy. I don't know if that's ever like occurred before, but it's definitely a weird thing I had to bring up. Okay, let's see here. We have Death Knight. Oh, okay. Death Knight's right there. Just like, try and kill me. Come on. That was brilliant. Didn't lose any health. Didn't get injured. Okay, so that's one enemy down. But we do have our ogre friend up here, and he's the annoying one. Because that balcony is really a pain to get to. He can easily hit me. So I have to be careful with this one. Okay, he's down. Let's continue downwards. Because now we know about the silver key, we can go through the silver door. And nothing immediately trying to ambush me, but this area does look a little bit like it has some balconies and complexities and nuances, and a Death Knight trying to murder me. Okay, let's see here. Just, if I could just aim right, we could stop wasting all this ammo. Well, there we are. That's close enough. Okay, I don't like that little dark alcove up there. What is those dark alcoves about? Also, we have this light right here I could try and jump to. I don't know if there's something on it, but I could jump to this light. Doesn't seem to be anything on it. But still, it was a light switch. I had to jump to it. Manifest destiny, y'all. If you see a light switch, jump to it. That's like one of the big rules of Quake. Okay, let's see here. Where are we going? I guess we're going downwards. To a land of the ogres. I can hear them. I can see lots of water too, which definitely is interesting. I want to get in the water, but I don't know if there's a way out. As usual, that always seems to be a problem with water. Also, there seems to be a shootable button in there. I could try and shoot it from here. I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not, but I could shoot it. If I really wanted to, like do a straight pot shot at it. It's a trap! We need to kill the ogre now. There's raid death from above, and I'm kind of pinned in this little room. Like a rat cheese maze. What the? Scrag. Die, you horrible beast. Okay, so we got a little window open. That really didn't accomplish much, but at least we killed that ogre. And we're still alive. That is major. So far, we're still living. Now the question is, where do we go from here? And well, where are the goodies? There's little secrets everywhere, and I must find them. Itsy bitsy monster trying to ambush me. We're for it now, and oh god, this is gonna be death. I want to conserve nailgun ammo, but when there's so many things I need to panic against, it's not helping my situation. Okay, so yeah, I want to trigger that open before I go forward or anything. Ooh, health, ammo, health and ammo. I like this, but I don't like the fact that there's stuff up ahead, probably. It's going to make me lose it all, but at least for the moment, I've been restocked. This was a pretty important time to do such. Okay, so we have lots of water under my feet. Another ogre. It's weird the level design is made to be evil here. It's like almost every corner, it feels like ogres end up bouncing grenades right at me. Here or there, I'm just really getting unlucky lately with ogre grenade bounces. Let's go back this way and drop in the water because we're starting to get off topic. I feel like there has to be a way out of the water. So let's see, what's down here? We got ourselves a lot of water. Ooh, secret area. I figured there'd be something down here. So as you see, a little secret area. Not much, nothing major. Just a little secret area. What's this lead to? What's this? What is this mysterious little area about? Seems to be nothing, but I don't like nothings. Get some oxygen, and we'll continue hitting every wall. Though really, this level's been pretty fair with secrets so far. I'm just scared that one secret I missed, which is going to obviously be the one evil secret of this level. It'll be like that one mandatory secret that, you know, to complete this level of insanity, and I won't have found it because I'll have wandered the wrong way or something. I don't know. Where am I even going? Unnecessary amount of whack-a-ticks. Ooh, grenade launcher! That could be useful. Especially against all those ogres that I've already slaughtered. Especially since we're getting towards like 30 enemies, so we're doing pretty well. As long as I don't do anything reckless, I should be doing relatively well here, at least. Where in God's name am I? I'm getting kind of lost by hitting all these walls, people. But at the same time, my paranoia means that I can't trust anything. Okay, it looks like we went in a giant circle. I think we did. Okay, so we went down to a secret area. We gathered some resources. We did good. We deserve a pat on the back because of our achievements. I guess we go through this teleporter. It's the only real way I know to go. So at this point, looks like this is the way forward. And thankfully, we cleared out the way, so we can move forward now. 3 secrets down. Let's get ready with the grenade launcher in case there's another ogre ready to, like, bombard me. Here's that hole I saw where you could drop down. Like something up here? Like you jump and... No. I don't know. For some reason, it looks like a little weird area. That door could have meant something, but it could also just be one of the weird triggers in this level when you accidentally hit the wrong thing. Doesn't look like there's anything, but you never know. I'm hearing ogres. I'm hearing ogres somewhere idle. I found a doorway. with a bunch of ogres. This sounds like fun. Unluckily for you, Mr. Ogre, I now have a grenade launcher. Which is, of course, the greatest tool known to man. Except for a rocket launcher, but in this case, a grenade launcher might actually be better because I can easily bounce it over the elevators and tight corners. Okay, let's continue whacking things. Because whacking things seems to be a good stress reliever. So we still have a couple doors to go through. They must be relatively quick. I assume I shoot this, the bridge like extends, and then I go over there and like press the button. Okay, bridge extended. Obviously when I press that button, some type sort of trap will happen or something. So get ready for like a fiend or something. Corridor of Death lies open. I don't like the name Corridor of Death. But there's a lack of traps here, so that's the good news. Still, Corridor of Death? Could you have named it the Fuzzy Happy Corridor? I think I'd be more encouraged with that. I don't like the idea of a Corridor of Death. We still are missing a bunch of secrets, so... Oh look, such a tempting yellow armor. Obviously this is gonna be some sort of deadly trap. The question is, what is the trap? Well, I hear an ogre somewhere, wait. Oh god, there's a scrag somewhere. Okay, well, the scrag's now dead. Was that the death you were talking about? What was that sound? Oh god! Oh god, there's lots of traps. There's lots of evilness. Yeah, I don't want to go through that. That's definitely an obvious thing. Going through there would be bad. Yeah, so you basically want to come up here and you like totally bypass. Oh, obvious secret. Obvious secret. Also, my battery's low, so this is probably a good time to replace it while nothing's trying to murder me. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk. Let's see here. We actually are not too bad away from the exit. I just need to find the last two secrets, which I'm kind of scared about. But if this is one of the two secrets, it might also just be a random alcove where like an enemy appears. It might be too obvious for me to like actually not have any secrets. But this level has actually been pretty generous with secrets so far, so that's the good news, right? Totally. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that this level just continues being generous with secrets. That I find them, I don't go insane from them, and it doesn't open. Well, that's great. So now what? Well, I guess I try and get out that yellow armor and we deal with the trap. No? Okay, game, what's your catch? Why is that door not opened? That's suspicious, people. I don't like that door not being open because obviously... Okay, too close contact for a grenade launcher, so I'll have to just use the double-barreled shotgun and wipe it out. Oh, okay. You press this button and it opens that area. See? There we are. Easy enough to figure out. But the question is, where's the secrets then? Wherefore art thou, secrets? I need the, I don't like this elevator corridor thing. Nail traps of death. This ain't encouraging. I don't like this corridor. It's filled with death. They weren't kidding when they said corridor of death, were they? What the? Well then, that's a thing. Okay, so we learned that when they were saying corridor of death, they meant it. There's a literal drop that instantly kills you. Wow. That was evil. That was absolutely evil. Bloody game. Well, now I know. And knowing is something, right? Something, 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 something. Let's just get to this blight level. Let's whack the knights so we can serve a little bit more ammo. Knights are easy enough to whack. Uh-oh, we alerted a scrag! I didn't mean to alert a scrag! But still, it's pretty important to wipe them out. I need a gold key, but to get to the gold key, I need to get to the corridor of death. And at the same time, I've yet to find, well, 2 secrets. This is all one major problem after another. Not too sure I like this level for secret hunting, especially. If the secrets aren't obvious, this is going to be a major problem in finding secrets. Because of all the evil traps and death everywhere, and like almost one-way routes, it is not the nicest of levels for secret hunting. I will say that. Okay, wipe him out. Can we just go wipe these guys out? Listen, you gotta love all the one-way route stuff, because how are you supposed to like get back if not for a secret? And I don't know about you, but a mandatory secret is not fun. You shouldn't need to get a secret in order to like continue. That isn't fair at all. Probably if the fiend jumps into it, it probably supposed to open. But I got impatient and just opened it myself because that's works about the same. Now, we're pretty low in ammo, which is not good. I'm constantly low in ammo. Owie, bloody ogre. Well, at least that wasn't too bad. Now, we can definitely conserve for the rotfish. Read some oxygen, otherwise I'm going to drown. Let's see, let's whack some of these fish down. Control my environment a bit more. Like I said, conserve my ammo here. That way I have some ammo for killing the other scrags. Once I get back, it gets better. And the ammo supply, as you see, it's just really dealing with this first little area. That's probably one of the tightest in ammo. I imagine there's probably going to be some secret that would give me a lot more ammo, but I don't know where it is yet. Watch as it turns out to be secrets everywhere that I'm missing. What else is new? Well, that's 2 scrags down. Problem is we still have 2 more scrags to go. And I'm running low in ammo. Okay, so I don't have to climb that again. I can just shoot and go. Okay, if I don't kill the scrag soon, I'm not going to be returning anyway. Okay, so we have a major problem. Namely, I have 6 nails to my name. And we have an ogre to deal with. So, I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. Uh-oh, I'm getting stuck. It's getting stuck in that water pit. Yeah, it might actually be better to wait for the scrags, like I was doing. So you really gotta min-max your ammo here. Be totally efficient. Or else you get punished horribly. I think it's this door, actually. If you don't min-max things... Oh, great, I just walked right into a health I didn't mean to pick up. And I just loaded a scrag. Great. This is all going terrible. Oh, might as well load this scrag too, then. No use in saving the scrags. Like I was planning to do, because, well, I totally messed that one up. Oh, let's see here. At least now we have a nail gun. Little consolation prize, I guess, at the moment. So if we can get that grenade launcher, you know, the main problem is that corridor of death. I just need to be more strategic about it. I said I didn't really expect a whole drop of death right there, so that kind of hit me. As to be expected, probably, if you first time playing this. Oh. Not sure I want my ammo supplies, but this is at least working well in Health-wise. Let's see here. If we can whack this fiend, we can conserve a lot of ammo. So let's try and do that. Let's whack this fiend. That'll make up for the whole scrag situation, and I can do that. Okay, he's going to be a little bit more difficult. There we are. Not too bad. Luckily, I whacked him most of the way before he started jumping back up again. I can grab the health. I'm at the point where I can grab it. There we are. Seem to have a little decent amount of ammo at the moment. That's good because the main issue is dealing with 4 scrags and then the ogre. Then we get a bunch more ammo. So as long as I can deal damage to the ogre, life will be a bit better. I almost wonder if I should like go forward and back. So like if I go back to the previous area, it looks like the ogre area will be open. If I do that before I kill all the scrags, it might be better. We'll see. We'll see how like much ammo I got at the end of this. At the moment, I could kill everything. So see that scrag killed the other one for me. Okay, now we can use my nail gun to waste the ogre. Okay, now where's the ogre at? Let's see, let's grab this health. We can't come back this way anyway, as said. We had a linear route of death. Yeah, this level is really a nasty trap-filled nightmare, is it? Oh god, for me I thought it was closing. Okay, so let's waste this ogre, then let's see. I said I can't come back here, so I might as well grab the health now. Even though I'm 1 health over the ideal to be grabbing it. I said, when I can't come back here, that gives you incentive more to just grab and leave. And same thing with like conserving ammo. If I conserved ammo too well, I would end up not being able to pick up some of the ammo, and it would be a waste of time. So needless to say, it's very important to so as you see, you can't go back that way. So let's see. We have a Death Knight walking around somewhere. I want him to get hit with that. No such luck. I guess it's plan B. Hit the ogre without dying myself. Luckily that was a little corner where I was able to get him a bunch. There we are. Always best to try and get an ogre from a corner like that where he can't easily see you, but you can see him. Then again, that's a strategy for most enemies in this game, isn't it? You know, that's basically how you deal with snake men and all that, even strippers. So, really, that's a strategy for Quake in general. Just always be somewhat to a side of an enemy. So they're not able to attack you. But you can lay into them. I hate wasting ammo like that, but I needed to make sure that key didn't do anything. So we do know there's a secret around here. But we also know that there's a whole area up ahead we need to deal with first. Let's see. We know about this trap. So I just want to deal with that quickly before it became a problem. Where'd this rat go? Now we can go back and get the grenade launcher and then use it on the ogre up ahead. If we can get this to open. You open up. see here. Should be opened up. There we are. So now we can drop in here. And the ammo is somewhere around here. I forget where exactly, but I think it's maybe down here. Ah, okay. And there's really nothing down here. There's a little bit of health, which might be important to remember. There's health in the water down here. But my problem last time didn't seem to really be health as much as, well, the instant death corridor. I was too concerned about the nail traps. I didn't think there'd be an instant death right in the same corridor as the nail trap that I'm trying to avoid carefully. I tried to play caution, and that ended up punishing me, it felt like. Should take like one more shot. There we are. Okay, so now we just have this simple area. I said before, there's really nothing here, so you just make it to the corridor of death, which we do know is indeed the corridor of death, and not fluffy puppies. I am concerned, as I said, about the lack of secrets. I said I still need 2 more, and this level is not a fun one to explore and say, where's the secret in this level? You know, not with stuff like the corridor of death and insta-kill one-way nail traps. No. Yeah, this isn't exactly a level I would go around secret hunting in. Needless to say. Just back up here and like try and shoot him this way. That should help us. There we are. And so now we make it to Corridor of Death, which I'm just going to have to run and gun it. I wonder if that nail trap actually goes off. There we are. Oh, God! Okay, so, lesson learned. That's also death. Don't try and strafe too far to the left, or else you hit that one. My God, this is just one evil corridor after another, isn't it? Yeah, I avoided the drop of death and got hit with another evil thing. Well, at least we're slowly progressing forward, right? I love how every single trap is getting me. Like, this level designer must be having, like, a field day with me because I'm getting hit by every single bloody trap you can. There's a way to blender into it. I seem to be able to do it. So, yay. I said I still don't get how to get across. You would think there would be like an elevator over here or something that would make this whole situation a bit more remotely fair. But of course, no. One-way route, which is terrible. I mean, yeah, good luck with that. So let's see here. Let's kill these guys. We can do this much without dying, hopefully. Here's the fiend that I'd prefer if I could, like... His fiend is just being overly hyper. There we are. Now he's calmed down. He's irritable again. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me I essentially triggered that. No, I think I was slightly away from the wall. Thank God. I nearly triggered the way that would have permanently sealed me in this area. Well, that's... fun. Yeah, it feels like a Doom level over again, doesn't it? They said I don't like that permanently sealed area. I'm hoping that there's some other secret or something. But even if there is, that isn't exactly fair to have a secret be the way forward. I said before, secrets should never be a way forward. I get it, I get it. You want to make obscure level design and make it so you're like, that's not the way forward and to solve some puzzle. But at the same time, it's not a secret. You know, it doesn't really... Having secrets like that does not feel good. You know, because, yeah, a secret should never be a mandatory area. At least unless you're in stripper, which is to make them all mandatory, but that's beside the point. In normal level design, it shouldn't be a mandatory thing. But I digress. Let's just get through this nightmare. I said, really, the corridor of death is my paranoia. Especially since Iron Mode can't save all those problems that usually pervades these playthroughs. Multiplied by 1,000 because this is an evil corridor of death thing. Yeah. That's the whole thing. Iron Moding this is definitely quite fun. I think this is definitely going to be a level thrown into the hard campaign just because of that one area, the corridor of death. The rest is like ammo conservation, which isn't too bad, but definitely is there. But yeah, what really definitely puts it in that hard episode would be that corridor of death, because that's evil. It's just downright evil. One trap after another that can instantly kill you. Reminds me of like Gregory McMartin, except that Gregory McMartin would only throw one of these in a level. It's like you get past the first one, you think I'm home clear, and then another one hits you. Around the net's bend, too. That was pretty painful. So let's do this again. I tell you, by the end of this, I'm going to be a master of this whole area. I'm going to have done this so many times that I'll be instantly familiar with where I'm going. Oh yeah, I forgot I killed the scrag. Or I didn't kill the scrags. Yeah, whoopsie daisy. It's not what I need right now. Especially since I'm kind of afraid about the corridor of death and if I need extra health to deal with it. Let's see here. Get these healths. That's probably important to get by now. We need some health. Otherwise we won't be making it very far now, will we? So these are dungeons. These seem a lot less like dungeons than say like Torch's dungeons. I guess not every dungeon can be as fancy as that. It's raining tacos and death, but mostly tacos. Okay, that wasn't really the best Death Knight encounter ever. At this point, I think I'm probably getting more shoddy with my playthroughs because I've done this all so many times. Usually when you start doing that, you start getting tilted, they say. Hello there once again, people! Sorry about that, there was a phone call, and of course that means I had to abruptly stop. So, needless to say, now we have to do it all over again. Isn't that exciting? We're having so much fun here, and we still have yet to actually find 2 of the freaking secrets. So, even after we do all this, of course, we're going to go absolutely insane on secret hunting. So, what an exciting adventure this is becoming. Then again, it's much better so far than having to find any secrets, so let's hope the secrets aren't a pain to find. Because honestly, that would be the worst part of this level. The traps, all that is fair game, I feel. You know, it's hazards that are totally legit. You know, it's a bit evil, but at the same time, I'm willing to work with it. But yeah, one-way areas, I'm not too sure about. And frustrating secrets to find, I'm definitely not going to like. Trying to get my orientation over here. It's been a little bit since the last time I tried doing this. That's what happens when you get interrupted. You end up forgetting where in God's name you were. Okay, so let's see here. Let's whack this guy. That will start us off from the right foot. Can ignore the scrags for now, for cans, so that way we can conserve the ammo. I said, really, the first half is really about... I need to remember this health here. Okay, that might be useful. Probably not. Listen, really, the problem is not so much health, as much as it is instant kill traps. Like, you could have perfect health, 100 armor, all that, and you'd still instantly die from it. So, that means that really the hazard is, oh god, it nearly got hit by the nail trap. Don't get me wrong, everything else is still deadly. But the biggest concern I have is those insta-kill areas in the corridor of death. Which is quickly living up to its name, I will say. I mean, I guess I should have expected something like that from the corridor of death, but yeah. It's basically becoming quite the appropriate naming convention scheme, whatever. I love that you, like, try and whack the fiend to the bars. It's like it just hits the bars. Ammo conservation! Owie! Okay, that didn't work too well. Bloody fiend! It's weird. It was like he was working with me and all of a sudden decided to jump. I don't even know why he decided to jump. Like, I always thought it was whenever you get, like, a certain distance away from the fiend starts jumping. But if he's close enough to you, he has no reason to jump. Yet this time it seemed like the fiend just decided to jump in my face when I was 2 inches away from him. I'm not too sure what exactly was going on there. So, we'll just have to work with it. Do it all over again. We're getting used to redoing this level over and over and over. That's part of the Nintendo hard nightmare that is this level. Which is always much more fun than trying to deal with, puzzles. Yeah, I'd rather this than puzzles. This is what I mean more by challenge, at least, so I can definitely approve of this level, even if it's brutally a nightmare for me to complete. I may be struggling, but at least it's struggling in the right way. Though, like I said, I do not like the whole mandatory secret thing. I mean, the idea of having to use some other route to get back does make sense. I guess the biggest gripe I have with it, though, is that it's a one-time thing. I don't get why the trigger wasn't multiple times. If the trigger was multiple times, I think my issues would be a lot less. Also, I'm not going to ammo conserve here. I'm just going to kill him outright, because last time it did becoming too deadly. So I'm just going to wipe him out. Make my life simple. Okay. So let's whack this knight. That will be some ammo conservation. That makes sense. Then we duck over here. Kill the soaker. Simple enough. And into the water. Now we deal with the rotfish again. I said, really, all this is not too bad. You know, it's painful in dust spots, as said. Terrible at dust spots, but it's not the end of the world nightmarish. The corridor of death is my main concern, because that is quite literally the corridor of death. And like I said, I really am going to be afraid of secret hunting in this level. I mean, the corridor of death is not helping, but this whole mandatory one-way route also didn't help, so needless to say, a lot of areas that really are just going to be terrible to try and backtrack around. So I'm really hoping this is a pretty direct level. That would be pretty nice to find out that it's actually all pretty direct, and that what we've been seeing is basically the most for, like, challenging for secrets. Because so far the secrets have been actually pretty fair to me. I can't complain about any of the secrets we found. They all felt pretty legit. I have yet to find any cheap secrets like you have to, like, oh god, it's cozy on me. Plaything. Okay, let's get some air and do this again. Okay. Open sesame? Okay, now it's going to be annoying. Brilliant. Just what we needed. I'm trying to get back into it. I don't know how much time I have to do these things without getting interrupted again. And the door is freaking sealing on me. Okay, there we are. Well, that was a random annoyance. That went relatively well, if I do say so myself. Okay, secret passage time. Okay, the mandatory secret passage that otherwise would pretty much insta-kill you. Isn't it fun? Like I said, that alone might not be too much of an offense. Like I said, the biggest offense of it is that's a one-time deal. That's the biggest gripe I have to have. You know, obscure way to solve, like, a puzzle, or I mean a trap, that's somewhat fair. You know, I could definitely say, thinking about how to do a trap, I mean, it's more puzzle-like, but at the same time, it is a trap that you can try and figure out and all that. That is somewhat legit. But when it's a one-time deal, it becomes annoying. And very, very aggravating, especially with secrets. But yeah, the whole, if you bump that, you'll end up triggering it, and then you'll basically seal yourself in the rest of the level is not a fun idea. And that's something Doom would do. And this is kind of why I got away from Doom. So, how dare you bring back your Doomness to this? Knew they were going to splash damage me, so I backed up. Back up again. Just have to take this guy slowly. There we are. He's dead. We're through half of the level, but at this point it really doesn't matter because really my concern is the corridor of death. As you see, that is my main danger. Of course, the first challenge is getting to the corridor of death and not recklessly dying in some part, because after all, you could always die. That's something that possibly could happen and would be a really terrible thing to occur. Okay, so we have to deal. Oh! Oh my god! Really? Okay, so I got hit by the trap that was supposed to seal me in, but because I was trying to take it cautious, I ended up getting punished. Gotta love it. Okay, the lesson here is being cautious is really messing me up in this level. I swear, being cautious is more than anything been making things more deadly for me. Because it's like something will close behind you and it will instantly kill you because you're in the area it didn't want you to be. It's absolutely evil. Okay, so let's see here. We got ourselves some ammo, some resources. We're ready to kick butt, take names, go somewhere. Let's see here. If I can get up on this stupid thing, that would help. Okay, bite game. Oh god, no trap. No trap of death. Okay, Death Knight's gone. Ammo conservation. But this is a bad place to ammo conserve. There's too many knights to ammo conserve. They're like bees, they sting you. They're so weak, but at the same time they'll end up stinging you and take away half your health. I love it. I'm not able to hit you through a wall, but you were able to hit me, you bloody fiend. Okay. You fiend, you monster, you. Okay, let's see here. Careful of that grenade. And there we are. Okay, down here we go. This time around, need to be careful of the insta-kill doors that seal behind you. Is after all, yeah, that seems to be my biggest issue, is the insta-kill stuff in this level. Which is quite a bit, if you haven't noticed. Yeah. You know, it wouldn't be so bad in the normal playthrough, but because I'm doing item modes and trying to do this all in one thing, and I have no idea what to really expect half the time, yeah, that is making life a lot more painful. Oopsie daisy. Well, at least I can kill this one isolated scrag at the moment. So that makes something, right? Totally. Okay, so that's one less enemy. It's an achievement at this point. And, of course, I didn't grab the silver key, but at least that should cause all the enemies to try and murder me. Everything trying to violently kill me is probably a good thing. Okay, and I have plenty of ammo to at least deal with the ogre. That's good. I don't like not having ammo. I don't get why I didn't have ammo before if I have 31 shells. Maybe because I didn't shoot at the knight before. I used to shoot at the knight, and now I'm trying to whack him with the axe. Okay, this way's opening instead of closing, so we don't have to deal with that annoyance. Didn't get stunned, but it's okay. You see, we managed that section still. Seems like though I'm gonna still have issues with shell ammo. No, I think the 2 boxes of normal shells, so we're actually going to be fine. Health is a more precious resource in this level than ammo, I would say. So, I don't want to be too cautious and ammo conservationist. So as you see, we're doing pretty fine in ammo, but we don't have too much in the way of health. In terms of places to gather it, at least. I still have a decent amount on me, at least. I want to say there's still some at the bottom of the pool there. There's also some in this room here. If I go into the pool, then the one problem about going to the pool is there's no way back out. Not without going to the other side, and then you have no way because it's a one-way route. Yeah, that helps might actually be inaccessible. Well, that's brilliant. That's really brilliant. Okay, that's a case to actually be a bit more reckless at the start and maybe whack it the knight or something with the axe. Just that way you can use that 25 health that you otherwise can't really use. Yeah, it feels like a lot of 25 healths that I can't get. Yeah, they exist in the level, but I can't grab them because the world is terrible. It exists to be a one-time route that I've ranted to death about because it's a serious issue and it's going to keep being the present issue as long as I have to deal with this bloody level. Anyway, let's try and get through the silver area. We learned from last time not to try and be cautious and inch my way in. We just want to go all guns blazing and move through there. Otherwise you end up getting punished. Gotta love it. Caution is the problem. Okay, so just dive. And now we just try and nail gun this guy. Okay, where's the square guy? I think he's up there. Yes, he is. Okay, I think there's an ogre around this corner. See, I've gotten so used to this level, I know where all the enemies are. That's pretty sad. It tells you how many times I've had to do this. Okay, now unseal, please. That's another annoying thing. It seems like these doors are like, they're not made to like really close on you and like be permanently closed. But they're somewhat annoying triggers whereby you have them like do the wrong action than the one you wanted. And then have to fight with it to get it to do the other one. As in, like, open when it's closing on you. But I digress. Here we are. I still am trying to figure out where these bloody secrets are, but I can't exactly care about that when I have to try and care about not dying. Priorities, people, priorities. So let's see here, got that random pit that I still am curious about. It's just random to have like a area to drop down into like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was a terrible shot. You should be nearly dead from those shots. There we are. Okay, there are little random resources. And now we cross the bridge. Begin our journey across this epic land. You know, one thing I could do is try and jump to like these different lights on the other side. I don't know if I ever tried them, so I might want to do that. Okay, that's kind of an awkward jump. You know, and it might not even be anything. But at the same time, it's an awesome red heron, so we must do it again. Could try and like jump across these. Or it would just land between them. Yeah, it's almost becoming too much of a hassle to try and jump it. At that point, it'd become almost like E4M4 again, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Let's go up here. Try and jump cautiously to this one. There we are. And it seems like there's nothing. Let's jump to this one. Nothing. This one? Nothing. Well, this has been a massive waste of time. Let's get through here before it instantly kills me. And I end up having to repeat the level and complain and say how much I hate that one-way route that I keep talking about because I keep having to deal with it. Okay, so now we have the corridor of death, which I'm going to hate. God, am I dreading this next part. Okay, there's a scrag right up there. Just take care of him. Call it a day. And now we have our... Oh, I never realized that opened. But okay. We get a little bit of health and resources. That way we're fully ready to try and take on this corridor of death. Okay, moment of truth, everybody. We have to make it through this corridor without dying. Okay, what's this about? I see. So you can actually, like, jump over this and actually be totally safe. I see, I see. Owie, 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 owie. I thought that would happen when you press this. Okay, so if I... Just shoot him like this. I don't care about that. I don't want to have that triggered. As you see, if you touch that thing, you instantly die, so I don't want to go down there and have that happen. Okay, it looks like more deadly things. What do I do here? I don't know. I'm kind of concerned. I don't want to drop down here because I'm scared of what will happen. Oh boy, but I have to drop down, don't I? I'm assuming I have to, like, quickly move to that side, jump onto that, and, like, get onto the window? Maybe? Oh, yeah, it looks like this is coming. Wait, this is a button. Oh, God, this is a button. This is a button. What the? No, you blade door! You were supposed to open! Jump! Jump for your life! Jump for your life! Oh, my God, that actually worked. That actually worked, everybody. Okay, but now I don't want to kill myself. Okay, why is this zombie being so much a pain to die? Okay, this thing is going to be a pain. Slide back and forth. But now we need to check behind here. Because obviously this is like E4, M1 or whatever. I mean... E2, M6 or whatever it is. Yes, here it is. Secrets. Owie. At this point, that was pretty much expected. And what's up with my aiming today? Alright, so there we are. That is now 4 of the 5 secrets, which have been relatively fair to me. Now I just hope the 5th secret's relatively fair. Okay, we need to get past... Wait for this to go past me again. Because I want to check down there one more time before I, like, go back and risk any more of my life. Anything else we care about? No, it looks like this is a one-way route. Okay. Had to make sure. Also, what is up with my grenade launcher aiming? Like, I was having really a lot of trouble aiming at those zombies for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not too proud of myself for that one. So it's like a quick veteran over here, and I'm over here struggling to kill zombies. Owie, where's the zombie? Where's the zombie? Uh-oh. I fell down. I didn't realize this was a one-way route. Oh, no. I want back up. I want back up. I'm scared now, people. I don't want this to be a one-way route. I see, and that would have, like, probably crushed me or something. I, like, go all the way to the top. Knowing how reality works and how it hates me. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going in this place. I'm just hoping there's like a way back. I think I see something moving there. There we are. Another zombie dead. I really want to like almost rocket jump my way back out. Ah, that didn't even work. That was a complete waste of time and resources and health. But now it feels like, yeah, can I like even... Maybe I can do the corridor of death again. I guess I'll have to just risk it. To go down that side corridor I didn't go down before. Now, where's the stupid elevator? I had an elevator. Now I don't have it. Where was it? Where was the stupid elevator at? Here we are. Jump here. Ah, it's like you slightly misstep and it's under the elevator. I'm just hoping that fits secret. I'm assuming maybe it was down that corridor I missed. Which is so easy to miss because I thought this was just a waterway. I didn't realize it was like a drop. Otherwise I wouldn't have come down here. Oh great, some platforming. Just what we needed. Little tiny platforming. Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. Let's get back up to this blade thing. See if we can cautiously move along without falling off this stupid thing. God, this is becoming a nightmare, isn't it? Can I just shoot the button? No. Okay, how does one get across here? Like, if I try and jump to that, there's no way I'm going to make that. So, what's the trick? Like, you can see there's no way I'm going to make that jump. No way. No way in a million years am I making that jump. So, what's the trick? Game, I don't like this. I don't like not knowing. See, there's no way. It's almost like there's gotta be something on the backside of that. Let's go back up there and try and hit the backside or something. Because there's no way. Ah! I really want to get back up here. I can't even get past this stupid part. We're at least making it further in this corridor of death. I'm learning how it works and operates. And that's the first step to success, right? Totally. Okay, you make it in here. Then what? Then what? I mean, you have this little lip show up, but that doesn't help me. No, I need to, like, get to the backside of this somehow. I don't know how. Now I feel confused. Is there, like, something, like, on the lip on the edge? No. Game up. I'm confused. I'm confused, everybody. What else is new? I mean, is it like you come up there, or how do you get across? There's just no way this little lip would work to, like, get anywhere. It's too thin. So what's the trick? What am I missing? This is just what I needed today. You know, I only have a limited number of time to be doing this. Things are really messing up for me. And now I have this. This is just great. I have no idea what to do, people. There's a switch over there that looks obvious, like you're supposed to push it or something. But I have no idea how to get to it, because you would think there'd be something here to, like, jump across to that. So I can get that far. I can get to this, and then it looks like you need to jump across to that. But there's no way I can do that from here. Yeah, there's nothing. This is like a total waste of time. This is a total red herring. Unless there's something I'm missing. Like, you know, that button area that I previously was. Watch as that turns out that was the answer, and I need to go that way first in order to get down here or something. I really want to no-clip up there. I'm sorry. I hate doing this, but at the same time, it's like almost like I need to see what's up here, because otherwise, right now, I feel like I'm not going to be able to look around. Like, I had this, but then I had this ramp. Wait, no, this just leads around to here. This won't help me at all. Okay, so that doesn't help me in the slightest. Okay, so that tells me that there's nothing I'm looking for that way. I had to come down here. So, there's no buttons up there. That was like a mandatory button I had to hit. I missed. So, that begs the question, what is there I need to do? I feel like I'm missing something that's supposed to be obvious. You know what? It's one other thing. Could I fit up there, or would that be crush me? How did I just get crushed by that? Play game! This is what I get for trying to experiment. Or do anything. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, this is getting more annoying because I don't know the answer to trying to solve this puzzle thing. You know, it's like, I've endured a lot. I've endured the whole corridor of death situation, all that. And now it's like this. So yeah, this is where it gets a bit dissuading and like, demotivating. But yeah, I'm gonna have to stop again. I have more stuff to be doing, so yeah. I guess we'll be looking forward to part 3 where hopefully actually I can figure this thing out. Anyway, I guess I'll see you all then. Hello there once again, people. Yeah, today's been one of those days where I've been unfortunately getting interrupted a lot more than usual. But we're working along with it and just trying to maintain it. And I guess I can just merge it all together and it will not be too big of a deal in the end. Except for the fact that I keep having to stop and whatnot. And that makes me even more disoriented and confused. So yeah, this is going to become even more of a train wreck disaster, isn't it? So, anyway. Last time around we were trying to figure out that puzzle area that seems to be like that little platforming area. All I can think is somehow you're going to have to do like a straight run forward and then like quickly jump to the side. That's all I got because I don't think there's anything around there from what I recall. I think we hit all the walls. I didn't really get much of a fair chance to really look, so I'm going to have to do that as well. But yeah, all I can think of is like a straight run because it is a long platform, so you might be able to pull that off. I don't know. I think it's too far away to really do such a jump. Yeah, it sounds illogical to be able to pull this sort of jump off. Oh, great. Play Olivia. I love how things are always going the direction I don't want them to in this level. Like, if I want a door going open, it will close on me. If I want a door closed, it will open on me. It's just basically trying to always mess with me this level. But man, I thought there would be no night behind there. I was going to say, is there going to be, like, the level all of a sudden adapted to me and changing and becoming more crazy by the second? I guess the good news is we've now found 4 of the secrets. So that's an accomplishment. Though I do think it pretty apparent from last time what happened at the very end. I don't think that elevator staying on it would be a good idea. So I was pretty right in getting off it as quick as I did. I'm pretty glad I thought that. Though of course in the whole hunt for figuring out what to do, of course I had to end up doing it anyway. That's kind of the whole annoying thing of figuring out how to do stuff and deadly things somewhere. It makes you really demotivated from doing anything. Oh god, am I taking so much damage here? Well, this ended up being really horrible. You know, one thing I can do is actually go back and grab the health that's over here while I'm still over on this side. So yeah, this isn't a good time to grab these healths. Or health. Okay, I didn't have much health there. That's not good. Yeah, for some reason those knights really took a number on me. Wait for that to get past. Now we can play a game of Kill the Fiend. Rated PG-13. Okay, Fiend dead. We're still alive, luckily. Okay, let's kill the knight to here. Also get the shells. Knights and me are not really working well today, I think. Yeah, it's weird. Nobody it would be like the ogres being the problem. No. My problem right now is a freaking knight. I think the more I'm playing this, the worse I'm getting. Okay, get down the freaking hole. Okay, we want to get to the surface. Start whacking them. Okay, play fisherman. With gnats. Man, if Rage had a harpoon, I think this would go a lot smoother, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. Have like a harpoon and like try and fight like a bunch of fish on the water. That'd be an interesting mod. water creek or something. You have to fish that rockfish glitch, or it'd be really, really annoying. But let's see here. Okay, kill this scrag. And there's probably one more scrag at the top, and I'm doing really terrible at health today. I'm hoping I can like find somewhere where I can like fix my health, because this is really getting bad. Okay, quickly, get down. Not quick enough for that scrag. He's still alive in this game. Not sure if I'm alive in real life. I'm still alive in the game. Yes. People die when they are killed. Let's see here. Am I alive? I'm not too sure. I need to figure that one out. And brilliant. Okay, let's do this again. By now we're getting used to the brutally Nintendo hard difficulty of this particular level. Here or there, I'm just really terrible today. I said the distractions and all that probably in the help in my case. And of course I walk right back into a health. I'm not even trying to pick up the health. I'm just trying to avoid the night. I pick up stuff I don't want to pick up when I'm trying to avoid stuff. But yeah, big important thing is to remember that we have these healths here, and to grab them before we go down the secret area. That needs to be fresh in our heads. We need to think about that non-stop. There's health back there. Do not forget it. There's health back there. Do not forget it. Who wants a bell? Forget it. Let's see here. We could kill these bumblebees. Swing like a bumblebee, sting like a fly. They're giant walking tin cans of death. That was weird. The first time it didn't actually hit. Okay, let's see here. Let's grab this, grab that. Come over here, trigger you. Why am I shooting you? Hope that doesn't mess me up too much, because my hold need to be optimal here. I don't think it should. I think I have a good amount of ammo, but you never know with this nightmare. Okay, down we go into the hole, swim around, collect the fishes. One fish down, we have 5 to go. And so now we just need to play Weed Whacker. Except these are like the pests. And we have an axe instead of a Weed Whacker. I feel like we've been here before. Okay, let's get up this stupid thing. If I could walk up this platform, it would really help the situation, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's probably not helping my whole platforming thing, DOSBots. Then again, DOSBots doesn't really help much of anything with me. Yeah, I really am better at Geoquake than DOSBots, you can tell. Quickly, get down! Come hither! There are things that spit acid in the air. Oh, hi there! That was too close for comfort. Okay, so there we are. A little bit of breathing room. It's up in a water-filled area, and if we don't get out soon, we'll die. Okay, now if we don't move quickly, we shall die. What an exciting level. Everywhere is death around the next corner, quite literally. Okay, let's see here. Here's where we gather a bunch of ammo, because it's there, and it's a thing we need to gather. Quest obtained. Gather as much ammo as possible, like a pack rat. One more shot, there we are. One scrag down, now we just need to do the same on the other side. We'll just come over here, it'll be easier. It's not so much if he's going up on the Blade Bridge. It didn't really work too well, but luckily, still alive. Until I get to the next enemy, in which case I'll be dead. I can't go back for the health. Wait a minute, did I forget to go back for the health? I think I did, people. Oh, whoopsie daisy. What an amazing thing. I forgot to go back for the health I kept saying I want to remember to go back for. You got it. You heard me on camera say it a million times to remember to go back for it. I said I would forget about it. And sure enough, here we are. I forgot to go back for the health that I was talking about so much. There we are. So now, where's the next health at? That could be a problem. So I think the next one is like the one after the Ogre of Death. That could be a problem. We need to get this Dead Knight up here. Chasing me. There we are. Okay, important thing. We need to grab that health right there. And be very cautious of the Ogre of Death. Alright, there we are. Now I'm in a little bit of a better situation. Let's see, where is that scrag at? Play scrag. The most unlikely of culprits to be my biggest obstacles here. Okay, so there we are. Now a little bit of more health. We're inching along. Probably should have gone that far. Oh well. I mean, I can still drop down here, and this will probably save me time and effort of fighting that door. I think all that's really down here is this one health and the grenade launcher, so there we are. Now we just need to head upstairs. Let's see here, we have this weird doorway to get past. Simple enough. A little bit more health for the dangers that lie ahead. As usual, this is where the world gets painful. Get a corridor of death. I'm not looking forward to it. I need to definitely think about what I'm going to do here, but we shall see. Will this work? Will it blend? Let's see here. We have this one scrag that's being a pain. Simple enough. And we do have some health on that side. I'd rather kill the ogre first, so that way we can get maximum health. Quick, I don't want to get hit by it. Brilliant. So that way now we can get 100 health and 150 armor. That way, now we have our fun parts. We know this part well. Jump over that pit, then be careful of that edge. Try to take a little damage to my back, then inch. Just going to have to endure that, inch my way around. And I just want to bounce grenades right into him. It's my way to be cautious there. Now for the fun part. Last time around, this really was annoying. What you need to do is almost press the button and step away quickly, so that way it will open. Last time it seemed like I pressed the button too many times, so it just like freaked out and didn't want to open. So like, open. You better open. There we are. See, that was much smoother. That is what I was trying to do last time and didn't really work too well. Also, I think when the zombies managed to get behind the last time, so this time now it was a much more organized fashion. Now, as you see, we are in the area whereby I ended up falling into the pit last time and everything ended up pretty badly. But there's nothing to do up here. There's this one little grate, but you can't really get in there. This really is just like another way to look into the whole area. So let's see, we have a bunch of zombies in the water that we gotta find and kill. At least I have a bit better grenades this time around. So I will swap to rocket launcher just because it's simpler. And at this point, I really don't feel in the mood to deal with enemies. I just want to get back to where I was before at this point. Because I have this platforming section here to deal with. Well, like I said, I'm not really sure if running across will work. But I'm not sure what else to do. Like, you see that? You think maybe there's like a way across? Wait, did that actually do something? pretty sure I shot that before, people, so I'm really hoping that didn't do something. If so, I feel ripped off. I don't think it did anything, but... Okay, that's not doing anything. If I shoot with splash damage, nothing. Now, there's no way I'm gonna run and jump across this. Like, if you're trying, like, hug this wall and, like, run and jump across, it really doesn't work too well. I can't imagine that being the answer. This whole section's very, very frustrating and whatnot. Because, like I said, you know, the rest of it's at least platforming. It's very simple. I could definitely say platforming's legit. But this whole figure out what to do here is not really helping the situation. No, after all this, I really just want something simple. Like, I don't even know how you'd begin to jump across that. If that is possible to jump across. Either it's a really insane trick jump, in which case I'm not really having much luck with the trick jump. See, at the moment... Let's see here. Yeah, see, that's as good as I think I can really do. There's really no way to, like, easily, like, run and jump down it. Just because it's so narrow. Like, it's a really narrow platform. And it has that weird lip at the beginning of it, too, that doesn't really help the situation. Yeah, it's just a very inconvenient area to work with. This whole area is inconvenient, but there's so much, though. Okay, that was just a straight-out fall. Listen, I'm trying to get this blade thing working, but of course dealing with this whole sequence in the first place is not really helping my case. I mean, it's hard to get that friction that I'm trying to get. So I want to make sure that I can't, like, do a running jump across. And that's not, like, the way to do it. Okay, you want to run and jump? Yeah, see, I can't do it. I'm pretty sure you can't really pull off that jump because there's nowhere to go. There's just, like, nowhere in that area to go. You can do it maybe with a rocket jump, but that's not exactly, legit. I can't imagine this level being designed for a rocket jump in mind. It doesn't seem like the level mentality for it. Maybe from, like, the corner here? Like, this really tight corner? No. But it does seem like I get closer from that corner than anywhere else. Like, there's nowhere else that I could even get that far. Trying to jump, though, exactly across is difficult to say the least. If it's actually possible, it really is just going to be just about. Hey, this elevator and this whole sequence is definitely getting annoying. I just want to get up there and have the ability to do this jump over and over and get it working. You know, if I was saving, this is an area I'd probably save. Then again, I'd probably be safe scumming this whole area. This slip is a misnomer. Okay, that didn't really help me. I just bounced off the wall. Like I said, I'm not even sure this is what you're supposed to be doing. But at this point, I don't really have many other ideas. Okay, I was able to do it before, like, do it from the corner. I'm going to put on God mode for a second, just to see what happens if I go to the top of this. I really think it's just going to outright kill me. So that's the God mode. Yep, as you see, that's why I had God mode on. I was wise to your tricks, level. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't really know what to do here. This is starting to get really annoying. I mean, there's gotta be an easier way, right? I mean, obviously, if this platforming thing isn't working, if this is not as... I mean, any platforming like that would be a secret in the original Quake. This wouldn't be something that's mandatory to complete the level. You wouldn't actually expect me to make this type of crazy jump, now would you? I really hope not, people. Because this is terrible. This is making E4M5 look easy. Ah, I didn't have much forward friction there. But yeah, it's like, if you get this sweet spot, you might just be able to make it. It's just really getting that sweet spot. Ah! Bloody thing. But yeah, it's not right along the edge. There's no way you can side jump enough. You need to use that corner, that one little corner. That's the only way we can get across this bloody thing. And you really gotta like reach that edge. See, I jumped like too far back there. It's like you gotta run right up. But it's hard to like get to the edge and have the friction needed to really move forward because the wall. The wall is the big issue in here, people. It's like really you gotta like. I'm not sure if I'm like slightly missing it or what. Ah! Slightly over. Now we gotta wait for the elevator to lower. But yeah, this is driving me insane. I'm not sure if there's a better way to do this. But like I said, I've tried hitting every wall around here and it's not doing anything. So, I really need a clue for this level. At this point, I really want to know, is this the way I need to be doing it? That's kind of the problem with levels, is that if you don't get an obvious solution, you start wondering, is this the way that was intended? Is there like a better way to do something? You know, if you're dissuaded from doing something, obviously you try and think there must be a better solution. But if there is a better solution, I can't think of one. Ah! That bloody wall is getting my way. You know, I can't use the side. The side is too far away. I can't use the corner. The corner is barely beside the wall. You really have like a little tiny lip. Very little margin for error here. That's not helping my situation. It's a weird trick jump, if it even works. And that's granted all this works, people. See, it's like it slows me down if you don't do it right. You really gotta have it just right, the right angle, everything. It's like I made my way all through this mess. I've endured numerous things. I've endured interruptions, countless things. And this is my reward. Being stuck here, trying to figure out how to get past this bloody thing. I mean, do you think maybe it's like shooting a wall or something like that would open something up? But like, the splice damage especially should like cause something to open in that case. See, I really don't get that. Where exactly is this supposed to lead you? And why does this look like something that would almost be like you would come down here, press the button, and head over here, whereby this would open? I feel like that is where you're supposed to be going. In which case, that begs the question, how does one get there? Where am I going? Ah! What am I missing in this stupid thing? Because yeah, if you're not supposed to jump across, you're supposed to come from here. If you're supposed to come from here, how exactly does one get onto this little thing? I feel like there needs to be like a little tiny block or something. Something stupid that I'm missing that I really don't get. I mean, what do you do with this? Where do you go? I mean, let's get a better look of it, so that way I at least have some more of an idea. But I'm pretty sure you need to get over here, and this will cause this to like be where you come. You basically jump up here, and then you come over here, and that would be your way out. So the whole big question is, obviously, how does one get here? That is where the whole problem's occurring, and basically where I'm stuck. Now, if I were a wall, watch as it turns out you're supposed to go through the other area or something, I don't know. But, like, shooting any of the walls doesn't seem to, like, open anything. What's surrounding it? Is there, like, anything that, like, gives me a clue of where I need to go from here? Can't come from here. No. Where are you going? Don't push me upwards. Seems like the alcove under here is where this is. So when you come under the alcove, this is right next to it. But still, this had nothing to do with it. You couldn't go into it this way. Which is kind of the important part that I was trying to figure out. So, you can't get into it via there. Then how does one get to it? Because you can't... Like I said, I really am curious if you can make that run and jump. I really don't think you can. No matter how long I try. In which case, I'm really at a loss to even figure out what I need to do. I might actually need to take a little bit of a longer break. Think about what I need to do and come back to it. Because for the time being, I really feel stuck. I don't think I've been this stuck in a level. And I could try and look at the answers, but I feel like I've been doing that so often lately. And this is for the way forward. This should be something that I should be able to solve. That's, of course, if this level is actually solvable. I mean, he blatantly said complete over and over in the readme file. You would think that means a level is possible to complete. But you never know. Maybe it turns out this level is actually impossible to complete. Oh my god, I did it! Okay, so it is possible. I did a run jump to it, people. Carefully. What did I just open? So what's over here? Why does this exist? I press the switch. Oh. Well, now I have to do the run and jump again. But at least now I know, one, it's possible. And two, there's a doorway that opened. We're on the right track, people. We're on the right track. You want to try and jump to that little green platform over there. Not towards the edge, towards a little green platform. As you see, it is possible. It's just a really brutally hard jump. It definitely isn't the easiest jump to do in Quake. I'm amazed that this is actually a mandatory thing in a level. Oh yeah, this definitely is going in the brutally difficult episode. This might be definitely one of the harder levels to throw in there. Because this is a nightmare. This is outright a nightmare. Trying to do this evil jump after doing all that to get here, it's just evil. Oh god, now we have to stop again. Okay, 1 second, people. Gotta stop again. Hello there once again, people. So, yeah. Last time I tried doing this, which actually was yesterday, I ended up having a lot of bad luck with recording. Basically, I kept trying to do it over and over, and it seemed like I was constantly getting interrupted. I kept thinking I would get free time after what I would do, and another thing would hit up. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate, but that's kind of how life is sometimes. You don't really know when you're going to get interrupted, when things are going to come up. And it's really hard to kind of just line up a good schedule for when things will occur. So, needless to say, I just kind of need to do this, wing it, and hope that things kind of work out and that we actually get the time and ability to record these. And yeah, it's a lot of perseverance and continual trying, but we get there. That's basically it, right? Yeah, we just basically eventually get there and achieve our goal of playing Quake. And that is, of course, the ultimate goal with all this, is playing Quake. So, here we are, again, a place of belonging. Let's see if we can get through this level this time. As seen last time, we nearly got all the secrets. We were missing one. You know, really, I, made it to the area I was kind of at before in the last playthrough. And the main thing was I figured out how to, that it is possible to make that jump. It's just really, really complex to do such. Which means I'm going to really hate trying to do all this bloody thing again. And trying to make that bloody jump. But nothing can be done about that. Might as well get it over with. Let's see here. My god! What, this knight? There we are, one knight out of the way. Mr. Angry Knight is dead. His body's being moved on the giant surface thing there. Let's see here. Let's get into the water. Let's get ourselves a nail gun. Because obviously the more guns we have, the more variety and the less ammo running out of issues we'll have. As said, really the whole idea of this level is the whole idea of building up to the point whereby we have the ammo to really deal with things. And then really it's a matter of dealing with the brutally hard puzzle area. The platforming challenge. Okay, why am I not able to change my guns? That really didn't work too well. Let's go back and get the health. This is actually a good time to do that. While I remember it exists, while it's right here. So yeah, even though I kind of messed up there and had the Death Knight hit me a bunch, luckily I can heal up real quickly and kind of move on. Especially since we can't get this health later on anyway. Plus, yeah, like I said, the Death Knight really was just a case of, for some reason, I didn't switch my guns. Really shooting them with a shotgun is really not ideal. Because it takes too long to kill a Death Knight with a shotgun in that close quarter area. Actually, that summarizes a big problem with this whole area. There's lots of things that take a lot of shots to kill in short areas. Why is this that's not... There we are. Of course, the time that the fiend hits me. But at least now we're finally through that. We got the double-barreled shotgun. We got ourselves some resources. Okay, so let's whack the... What the? Oh! I was getting hit by that moving platform thing. I'm glad I didn't get crushed or anything. Because, yeah, all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm flying sideways. And I was curious about that. That felt really weird. But I'm glad it wasn't my keyboard acting up or something weird like that. Like I was starting to worry. Just an angry ogre. Unfortunate situation, but luckily easy enough to clear out. Okay, into the water we go as we deal with our friends the rockfish. Not sure if they're my friends or not. They seem to want to bite me, but at the same time, they were willing to wait patiently here for me all this time. So that does make them kind of nice. Still one more fish. There we are. Now we play climb the staircase without getting a bunch of scrags to hurt me. Okay, some scrags are going to appear. Let's move around. Okay, this is one little area because you can get pot shot from so many different angles. Good news is that after this, we'll only have to deal with one scrag. The bad news is that because there's so many scrags flying around, I'm getting pot shot from all different directions. Okay, why am I not turned well? It's turned even worse than normal there. Let's see here. We have that little bit of health. We can use that. As said, we can't really come back this way, so as long as we're kind of maintaining our resources, we're doing good. You know, better to use the resources than not use them. I mean, then again, it's probably better just to not have to worry about using them, but it's beside the point. The main thing is going to be surviving the corridor of death. That's the main thing I'm really caring about. Everything else is really just kind of getting to there. Because that's the part that really the whole endurance run challenge-based pain nightmare is. So really, this is just preparing for it. I want to sort of maintain, but really it's not too big of a deal either way, as long as I don't die. So let's see here. We get down here, we gather the resources, because it's just enough shells to nearly hit the maximum. Lots of nails, we're doing good. There we wake the scrags. The scrags that I never seem to ever really have a reason to kill yet, because I've yet to get past the gold door. I'm assuming that's where the exit is. Probably like the exit teleport is right behind there or something. Here, there's going to be like a shambler or one enemy behind it. Not too much, obviously, because we were near the end the last time. We had like few enemies to kill. So it can't be too far. Anyway. I said I still have one more secret that I'm curious about. I'm really wondering where that is. Kind of concerned about that one as well. But for the time being, we have our Death Knight friend here to kill. Don't want to fall down the hole. Try and move to the side. And Jibbitude. Bill for a kill, but, well, at least he's dead. That is top priority. Okay, that grenade's going to bounce at me. Let's see here. We want to like, get the ogre without him really seeing me so we can get a bunch of shots in on him. Like this. There we are. Look at that. Sweet, simple, straight to the point. Not having to really worry about dodging much. Okay, now we head in here. We have the Death Knight try and charge up. I just want to get him close to me so that way he won't stop spamming fireballs. As a swing attack is a lot easier to worry about than trying to dodge fireballs. Okay, why do you keep trying to throw up fireballs at me instead of trying to kill me? Be sane and logical. Just use the straight direct attack and call it a day. Okay, so that's that. Now we have the whole ogre situation. Really, we want to like dive. We don't want to get crushed by that. We learned before how bad that is. Owie! Oh well, we'll suck up the damage. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh yeah, there's a scrag up here. Couldn't forget about that scrag. Let's see, where'd he go? Okay, now we have the ogre around the next corner. We want to like just run up the stairs. That'll make it easier to deal with him. As you see, sweet and simple, to the point. Next ogre. Go right down the stairs, will make it easier for me. It's like I can't turn suddenly. That was weird. It was like I wasn't turning at all. But, ah well. Still maintaining. Let's see here. Here's the third secret. Just come down here. We get a little 25 health and the grenade launcher in the corner. The grenade launcher is, of course, our precious little resource. Okay, so that is that one. It seems like a lot of the guns are in the secrets. I wonder if there's like a super nail gun in one of the other secrets. It makes sense that that's like the one missing gun, that's the one really that is the last secret. It's a super nail gun. I wonder if it's like in logical order too. So it'd be like the super nail gun would be after nail gun, but before the grenade launcher. That might be an idea if we're looking for like secrets, where about it would be. At least based on logical progression. Like I said, I'm not sure if that makes any sense whatsoever, if that's the case. But it's an idea. It's something to work with. It might be an entirely red herring that has nothing to do with anything. It just seems like the guns so far have been going somewhat linear fashion. So that's kind of what I'm working with. So we want to go this way, get to the corridor of death. AKA the fun part of this whole thing. Let's see here, I was curious if that held something on it. Like I said, we still have one more secret. I'm trying to find that. Like I said, I'm suspicious of the silver key area. I feel like that was like a large area that held like little to nothing. But for the time being, we have bigger things to worry about, like see if we can finish the level. Okay. Now we can heal up, get our armor, and we're ready to move on through the corridor of death. Goody. Well, at least we made it this far. So, we need to take this all one step at a time. Just be very cautious. Jump over this. Okay, we're at the pit. You jump over here. Just endure a little bit of pain. Shoot into my back. We want to inch around this corner so we don't cause that to trigger. Okay, now I just want to bounce some grenades around this corner. This will make life a lot simpler. Because otherwise that ogre's kind of in my face, and I don't like that when I have this little deadly bump into it and you instantly die situation. Okay, so we seem to have just about enough time. If we run into this, press the button, this will trigger, and then we get the little side corridor that opens up here. We just jib both of them, heal up, and now we run behind this. And that way we get the fourth secret. As you see, I have some sort of familiarity with about what I'm doing now. So, that is that one. Now we have the area in the water. AKA the main area I've been at. So first thing first, we'll just wipe out the zombies with our rocket launcher. This will make life simple, easy. I think there's one more. Where is he? Okay, so that is that one. Hopefully we're not missing some enemies. I thought before I got into the 40s, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh look, free health. Can't even see the health in the water. I'm glad I walked over it. You know, there could totally be a secret in the water somewhere, and I wouldn't even tell because water. But that's beside the point. Let's see here. Let's do this whole fun jump situation again. We've been here before. We know this area well. We hate it. Oh, there's the last enemy. Okay, so there we are. 40 enemies. And I think there's going to be 42, I said, because 6 of the ratfish. So it means 2 enemies remaining after this whole situation. This is really the big nightmare area remaining. Well, this if there's like a shambler or something at the end, but one thing at a time. We need to get past this bloody platforming section. And this is, of course, where all the pain is. Just want to cautiously move across. Here we are. Let's see here. We want to, like, run and jump to that platform over there. So, like... Okay, that wasn't even a run. You have to do it just right. As you saw last time, it really is a certain sweet spot. It's a really annoying platforming area. Like, this isn't even remotely fair. It feels like something you'd see in, like, one of the secrets, as opposed to being the mandatory way forward. That you wouldn't have a mandatory thing like this in Quake, so... Yeah, I'm, like, just falling right off. I'm not even getting onto the little edge there. But yeah, this really is a matter of just keep going over and over until we inevitably get it. There's really not much to be said about this one. Ah! I think you want to go to the slightly... You know, the last time I went to the square platform, which is slightly raised, actually. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to go to, like, the lowest platform in the hopes that it will, like, clip. But it's so hard to make a running jump in the first place. What if I make a run jump from the side area? Or, like, try and look backwards and look at, like, the area I've come from? Maybe that will help somewhat. if I do a run jump that way. Maybe I've been complicating it by doing it the wrong way. Because after all, there is this little side platform, which I just fell off. Play game. That's the thing, it's so frustrating to work with the platforms in this. Especially in DOSquake. As said, my mobility is really horribly hindered here, so this is going to be a really big struggle, to say the least. Yeah. We pretty much expected this one. This is what happens when I get interrupted. We could have gotten out of this before, but I had to get a phone call. This is what you get to enjoy because of phone calls, people. We could have been out here, could have escaped this hellhole. Then again, we've had to do the jump again, so it wasn't like I didn't have to do the jump. At least this time we know what happens when we press that button. So we know where to go when the bin opens. The problem is getting to the button. Let's see here, we gotta be cautious. Okay, that's not really gonna work for me. See, it's like you really need to like time it just right. You don't time it right, you obviously don't make it. This whole thing is just a little annoying obstacle course. One that you can go insane in. I'm really running out of things to even talk about here, people. Because it is so tedious for me to, like, do. Let's see here. There we are, I'm on it. Okay, now if we don't... Buddy game! I was on it! You saw it, people, I made it. Now I just need to make it again, and this time don't mess up that little tiny jump. I love how I made it, and then I messed up the little tiny jump. Okay, we're on it. Jump, jump, press. Okay, we done that. Now we jump back carefully. Jump, jump, jump. We're there. We made it across, people. Gold key. Now I just need to be careful of super deadly traps that could exist anywhere. I'm kind of paranoid, people. Okay, we got the gold key. Now what? I mean, that's actually a good question. Where do we go now? Well, we can come back up this way. We come back the way we came. But, I mean, you could use that sliding thing back and forth. Maybe to, like, jump on top of it. That's an idea. You could jump on top of the, barricade. Oh, God, I fell into the water, which means I have to do the, jump again. That's great. But yeah, that's my idea in this whole situation. So at least we've gotten the gold key. If we can get back, we can use the gold key. We can make it to an exit. We can get out of this level. Ideally, while finding one more secret somewhere in this level. Like I said, trying to get that sweet spot's the rough part. Watch this now, I won't be able to do it at all. Oh, how I just want to rocket jump my way to victory. But that would be cheap. We have to do this properly, people. We have to do this by the box. So, we gotta persist. But at least that seems to be the idea here. Where you jump on the sliding spike thing, and it takes you back to the side you were on. You jump off of that, and then I assume you just backtrack through the deadly corridor, and you evade the traps once more. Okay, you gotta be careful where you move, again. But at least we know what to expect. It's just a matter of doing it right. And this time doing it backwards in the way that I'm used to. Like I said, first of all, though, I need to make this jump again. And that's not really working out for me. All because I fell down a little side area. Apparently didn't notice what I was doing and fell down the side area and have to do the stupid thing again. Ah, we're so close. But yeah, really, like I said, this is all a case of just getting the timing exactly right. Get into this nightmarish platformer in the area. And then we can move forward. Okay, we're on it. We're down here. Now, I think what we want to do is, you see that spike thing, you can jump on top of that, then jump on top of the ogre thing on the other side. Obviously, you don't have much room to move on, so you can't really, like, jump early. You have to, like, land on it. Plus, it would be suicide otherwise land right now, because spike area. Click on it, like this. And now we just wait for this to travel to the other side. Straightforward, simple enough. I can do this. Okay, now for the deadly part. We don't want to hit that thing. We want to just slowly move around this corner. Careful. Oh! Bloody thing, I forgot about the hole. I forgot about the bloody hole. I was so busy focusing on the spike trap that I forgot about the hole. But that's the idea, is that you just go across. I love how I managed to forget about the bloody hole. Man, am I not proud of myself for that one. It's such a simple area, and yet for some reason I make it so overcomplicated. Let's see here. Let's wipe out these guys. There's nothing like the sealer or something, is there? Because, yeah, I'm always curious about ceilings, if there's like a shootable button up there or something that would help me. As I said, I'm curious if there'd be like a super nail gun somewhere, because we got a nail gun, but we don't have a super nail gun. And I feel like it would be almost in order. I don't know, for some reason I get that weird vibe. So if it would be in order, that obviously means that next gun we should see would be the super nail gun. But that one, I don't know where it is. And honestly, I'm not really sure where you could go in this area. Like I said, it doesn't help the whole situation of everything nearly killing me. Yeah, whole situation really doesn't help things. I said this is one really, like, deadly area of the deadly area. So you see a lot of insta-kill traps in this one. That's probably the worst part of it all. You can play it right in the terms of normal gameplay, but yeah, if you slightly do the wrong stupid thing, you can easily instantly kill yourself and have to redo the entire thing. In iron mode at least, which is what I'm doing. Probably wasn't my best aiming, but it seems like we're doing somewhat fine at least. I'm still trying to check ceilings. I'm looking more on the ceiling because I don't think I have looked on the ceiling much. And that's always something you have to do in these Quake levels, especially when you're curious about a mysterious secret. Simple enough. We get another one over here with the ogre. So there we are. There's that done. We have our little water area to do. The water level. Obviously the most fun part of any game. Like I said, I'm still curious about that teleporter sound, but assume that the teleporter sound is just for the scrags to spawn in. Because we've had that problem happen way too many times to really believe otherwise now. Like, if it was early on, I would have thought that was a secret. But at this point, I've seen this happen so many times that I'm almost cynical to such a concept. I know it's pretty sad to say, but yeah, that's basically it. As I've gone along, I've got more experience, and by more experience, I mean I hate things a lot more. Okay, so, we're getting a bunch of scrags. There's scrags everywhere. Just trying to deal with them quickly. Causes a little damage to myself. It's nothing like this dark little patch here, because it's weird that there's like this one dark strip on this pillar. But seems to be nothing. There's never anything where you want it to be. As I said, I'm still paranoid about the whole super nail gun situation. I know it doesn't necessarily need to be that way, but so far it seems to at least line up in some sort of logic there. So it's all I have to work with. Especially since I'm paranoid of that last missing secret. Howie! I gotta really remember things, like the killer ogre. Luckily, that wasn't too bad. And also, before I go down there, we can't forget we need the health. We can't come back for this health, so we might as well grab it right now. This is the most ideal time to grab the health. So, here we are. That way, we're at least using the resources and not wasting it on other resources. Okay. Now we touch this. Open the secret passage. And now we return. Simple, straightforward, easy. Let's kill these frags. Just that way the ending area will actually be possible if I do it all. Don't want this to be the thing that kills me at the end. Because I didn't kill 2 scrags. So, kind of important that I line that up. Make sure that it's out of the way at the least. So yeah, okay. Now we need to find the elevator right over here, but that was convenient. And now we go down the dungeons. I said hopefully we can get down the corridor of death and return. That'd be nice if we could actually do that one of these times. I mean, we were so close last time. If I just had remembered about that evil drop. The evil drop is so hard to forget about because in the nail trap corridor, you're busy focused on nail trap, obviously. I see a nail trap and I get worried. But really, the danger is the whole... whatchamacallit. The other thing that's not the nail trap. The giant hole in the ground. You know what I'm trying to say, people. So let's see here. Let's get this Death Knight a few good shots. Okay, head up this way. Blow him away. And now we have to play the ogre situation. You like run forward, don't want to be careful here. Being careful kills you. Nearly got killed there because I didn't kill that ogre. I thought I did, but it was like just slightly not enough to kill it. That's what you get for assuming you killed something without actually killing it. Okay, so heal up. We're doing well. We're starting to build back up. There we are. Simple enough. Didn't take any damage. Didn't cause any problems. Let's drop down here and gather the grenade launcher. Grenade launcher is definitely useful. I can approve of grenade launchers. And now we can continue our journey upwards to reach wherever it is that we need to reach. Why did I do that? Just got trigger happy, I guess. Owie. I'm more of a danger to myself here than this ogre is to me. There we are, dead ogre. Now we continue forward. Okay. So we're basically at the corridor of death now, which is of course the fun part. So let's try and do this again. Now that and try and remember this time. We need to remember about the hole of death, because yeah, that is the biggest problem with this whole thing. Everything else is evil, but that hole of death is really what generally is going to surprise me and kill me. Because it's such a hard thing to remember. It's so hard to see the hole, and that's probably intentional to make it that much worse for you. I can imagine the normal player would be safe and scum in this area. But of course, we can't do that, so we have to do it properly on the first try without anything else. There's nothing more to it. You just need to do it right. I would definitely be saving after I made that jump. It said that jump is not a nice jump, so not exactly what I'm encouraged to try and do again. We really don't need those shells. Okay. So far, so good. Let us do the run and drop right in here. Press the button. Get ready for zombies to reveal themselves. There we are. By this point, we're pretty used to this whole route and what needs to be done. If you haven't noticed, we're kind of moving relatively fluidly all around here. Just because we are so familiar with it all. So, next thing next, we kill the zombies. It's 39, and then there's another one I think that you can easily shoot from here. There we are. Now we just need to do the whole jump situation again. And then of course do the corridor of death without dying. That would be good too. Okay, this whole area is one evil death trap. Nearly made it look like I was just a little short. Like bumped against it. If I was slightly higher, would have made it. Let's see if we can get slightly higher somehow. Okay, that wasn't a good jump at all. Let's see here. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this jump that we've done a couple times before now. It's not impossible. We've done it. We just need to do it right somehow. Yeah. If that's a possibility for me. Just do the deadly jump. I wonder if there's something under the elevator. No, nothing. I had to check. Elevators are always a thing that things could hide under. And I'm still looking for a secret, so I'm kind of paranoid about that last secret, people. Especially in this map, I really don't feel like secret hunting. I think, yeah, if I make it to the end of the level, I'm sorry to say it, I'm just going to probably just cheat my way to the last secret. Because at this point, one, it's been so long of a playthrough that I kind of just want to get done. Two, even if I do make it, I don't want to have to deal with the corridor of death and all the nightmares that have been in my way. You know, that's really the big problem, is that this whole evil jump, the corridor of death, the little trap area, the one-way only route. Needless to say, this is one level whereby I don't really feel comfortable looking around for things. Yeah, this is a level that, honestly, I would rather have no secrets whatsoever. You know, because I'm fine with the challenge, but not when I need to hunt for little hidden things. You know, the 4 secrets I did find felt relatively fair. I don't know about the 5th secret, obviously. That one might be horribly unfair. As I said, we'll see when we get there. If I can make it past this stupid elevator situation. You see, I seem to be having trouble with this jump again. Which is definitely brilliant. Like I said, basically, I think this entire playthrough has basically been me dealing with one blade jump. Well, a couple jumps, truthfully, but really it's the one that causes the biggest issue. You know, if Captain Nemo had the white whale, then I have this one random jump in a place of belonging, which is an absolute nightmare. You see, it's just such a rough jump to pull off. I really am amazed that this is a mandatory jump to make a Quake level. I don't think I've ever seen such a hard jump before in Quake. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had as many difficulties making a jump as we have in this one. Because it's so... such a really claustrophobic area to try and make the jump in, first of all. And second of all, it's like you have to really run on this little tiny edge and be really perfect with the jump. Well, I guess there's some good news. The corridor death could be involved in this, and it could be like it instantly kills you if you don't make the jump. So be glad of that one, I guess. Because, yeah, I imagine if that would be the case, we'd be going absolutely insane right now. Because one time being able to make that jump would be an absolute nightmare. That's probably why it's not an insta-kill situation. Because the author knows it's such an evil jump to make. Like I said, dust spots may be hurting me somewhat in terms of mobility. Like I said, I definitely do feel clunky, and I made the jump. Just to be cautious. Also, stupid question, but what is up there? What is the whole point of this? Like, why even have that area? Well, I don't care at the moment. I'm just getting out of here. I really just want to get out. I'll no-clip my way over there and see if there's something over there later. Right now, I just want to get to the exit. I think we were over there before, and it just ended up making me fall because there is nothing over there. So yeah, like I said, I want to check things, but at the same time, I really can't. I'm too paranoid about just getting through this freaking level and being done. You can really tell I'm burnt out at this point. This is not a level to look for secrets in. Oh, goody. I just missed it. Uh-oh. Open. Luckily, we have the time for it to, like, go all the way back and forward, so it should be able to open in time. Oh, great. This is what happens when you forget that there was a drop there. Yeah, for some reason, it's easy for me to drop in the water. I hate you, game. Great, now we have to do the jump again. Just when we thought we were out of that section. What an exciting prospect. But hopefully I can just make it. Hopefully we don't get interrupted in this last little bit. And I can just make it out of this level alive. Which is the main goal. As long as I make it the level alive, at least secret hunting isn't too bad. Because secret hunting really just provides additional benefits in levels generally. So, I guess the fairest thing is, if I do make it through a level, at least I've done the level. That's a fair way of looking at it, I think. I don't know if you guys would agree. Probably not. Ah, we're so close. We just need to get there. Need to get there and get out of this place. I want out of this place, people. You can tell this is not a level to stay in for long. It drives you crazy with this platforming. Which, as you see, has been the bane of my existence at this point. I don't know how many times we've had to do this jump. But I say too many. If I were a lesser person, I'd be no-clipping my way to victory, but I needed to make this jump, people. I made no clip to find the secret, but I'm not going to cheat my way to the end of the level. So that's really where, like, my limit is. At least unless it seems really impossible. In which case, we know this is possible. We've done it. It's just a matter of doing it right. Which means we need to suffer. We need to suffer through this, people. Gah! We really gotta suffer. This is what a playthrough entails. Really, I didn't even go up there. Isn't this amazing? Yeah. You gotta love this platforming area. My god. It's such a few simple jumps, and yet it's managing to really drive me crazy. Ah, too short. You really gotta move forward more. do this again. We're eventually gonna get this, people. Like I said, we've done it before, so we know it's possible. Okay, I just dropped in the water that time. See, like I said, it's really just doing it exactly right. You gotta get that sweet spot. So you hug this wall, you do this, you try and line this up. You use the force, and you get across. See? Using the force worked. Okay, you know what? I'm also need to check this room, because I'm not coming to this room again if I can help it. I don't want to come to this room. I don't want to see this room. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that before I've made it to the rest of the level. Because I might need to see this room again. Thousands of times. Okay, come on, elevator. Let's do this and not die. I've done it before. Darn it! Okay. But the good news is... Okay, close. We can do it one more time. It'll open. Now, we do know about the ramp. We know that dropping the hole is bad. We'll just carefully get up here. And this time, maybe from this angle, maybe be a bit easier to get onto the moving platform. Because this way it's more straight. That's an idea. Like this. There we are. Now we're on it. Now we just need to get across. Carefully. We don't want to do something stupid. This is very important, people. We need to be very cautious here. Be very, very careful. Nail trap, but we're not going to get fooled by it. I see that hole. I know enough to jump over it. Okay. Jump over that. The nail trap was the only danger there anyway. Didn't really matter. And we come down here. Okay, we made it. We made it, people. We made it across that nightmare. Okay, into the gold door area and hope there's no shamblers in there. What's behind you? Okay, this looks like a giant area. Well, if the hope was that it was going to get any smaller, I guess that's not it. Now I'm scared. Is there going to be a corridor of death? Okay, I see what looks like a shambler over there. Is there something else? No, it's another shambler. This should be fun. Okay, main thing. We gotta keep backing up here. We're gonna play pot shot the shambler bunch. Doesn't matter. At this point, I'm willing to do a pot shot the shambler round. Owie. Luckily, we have health right here, so we just need to be cautious and remember that this health could take like another shot of damage. Uh-oh. I don't want to be on the elevator, because that means the shamblers will be incentivized to come forward. Then again, it seems like the shamblers can actually move forward. Let's hope that's true. Otherwise, this will be really, really bad. This is a horribly inconvenient area to fight shamblers, I will say. See, I think I can, like, try and, like, get him from this corner. You see, like, just hide right here and shoot him. Back up. Careful. We're just taking this a little bit better time. We're taking it down his health. It's definitely working. So far, it's the best idea I've had. At this point, like I said, I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out of here. Okay, one shambler down. One to go. So, as I said, we've got one shambler out of the way, so we just want to do the same thing again. As I said, this is the last enemy, so as long as there's no deadly traps at the very end, we should be fine. Watch as it turns out there's a bunch of deadly traps. I'd use rockets, of course, but rockets have resistance. Well, shamblers have resistance to rockets, should I say. Oh, look, a quad damage. That could have helped me. There's also a pit of slime that looks like it could be the way out or something. That probably is exactly what it is. It's probably telling me that's the way out. Here, there, it's an evil, deadly trap of death. You know, this quad damage could have helped, but then again, by being up here, it could also mean that you could get easily hit by the Shamblers. So that's a problem. So as you see, that is that one. And I'm pretty sure, like 95% sure, that is the outset right there. Which means that we're missing a secret. Okay, let's just make sure that that's the exit. I'm going to no-clip right here. And look. As you see, that is the exit. You basically drop into this pit of slime, swim down there, and basically get out. So that is basically the exit. You don't have anything else to it. I guess I'll just make it to the exit just to prove that I made it to the exit because there's an exit teleporter. I didn't know if it'd be like right down here or where. So walk into a teleport to exit. So as seen, we made it. This is the teleporter that would allow us to exit the level. I stopped 2 seconds early, but we basically were there. I just was wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to go into a teleporter early because, as said, we have another secret to find. At this point, I just want to find it. I'm putting on God mode so that way nothing like that one time I was trying to no-clip and it flung me right into a platform. And I'm going to look around for that secret because I want to find that stupid secret now. Watch as it turns out I was exactly right, and that has something to do with the nail gun situation. Anyway, first thing first, let's check the why does this look like an area? This looks like something. This looks like exactly where it is. Which tells me that there's something in the final area. Okay. So, yeah, because it wouldn't teleport you to a final area unless it is in the final area. So it's either in the slime, or it's somewhere around here. I don't know where. But that told me what I needed to know. It told me that there's a secret somewhere in this room. Which is kind of wasteful, because why have a secret in the final room? But that is the case. This is the final secret area somewhere. Just a matter of figuring out where. So there's a lot of darkness. That's not helping the situation at all. But I don't think it's any of the darkness. God mode's still on, so we can check the slime. That's kind of the thing. You rush in the slime to get to the exit and not die. But wait, there's something else down here. Like I said, it has to be down here somewhere. Because why have a teleporter leading right to the exit? Unless it's like after you picked up the silver key, the gold key, and you were going to go back anyway. Because, yeah, I don't see anything else that looks like it could be a way veering off. And it's like, if you go into a teleporter, I don't want to exit the level. I could try and, like, head around it and go to the backside. That's always an idea. I'm kind of scared about doing that. Because that could, of course, just exit the level. But at this point, that's the main thing I'm thinking of, people. I wonder... I'm going to have to try and do this. I'm going to have to try and save. And we're going to have to see if this works. I'm kind of nervous about it, but I think if you go into the backside of the teleporter, it'll lead to a secret area. Okay. So that was it. You just go into the backside of the teleporter and you get to a secret. Like I said, maybe I could have actually found it if I wasn't so paranoid about exiting the level. But yeah, I was afraid of exiting the level. And there is one major problem with this theory. I'm wondering now if I can actually get through there with God mode off. Since you don't have a biosuit or anything. Yeah, that's kind of worthless, isn't it? Why have a hidden area with two 25 health, nothing else in there, at the very end of the level after you've killed everything else? That's kind of why it doesn't really make sense as a secret anyway. Why have a secret there? Yeah, that was... I mean, it's somewhat fair of a secret. If it was in the middle of the level, I could totally understand it. But I don't like the secret being that close to the exit, as in it's right behind the exit. That doesn't make any sense unless it's just for the secret collecting purposes and the fact that you're trying to get 100% completion. If you're trying to go for any sort of logic, though, to the secrets are supposed to be things usually to help boost you up in the main level, and are supposed to be things as you're playing the level to necessarily find just to make it through the next area easier or something like that. So this doesn't exactly make any sense whatsoever to have it at the very end, right behind the exit teleporter. I feel that kind of doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I said relatively fair secret, especially because there was the gap around, and it does make sense to kind of go over there. It really was a case of me being too afraid to do much of anything. Like I said, I really didn't want to touch the exit teleporter and trigger it. I was really afraid of that occurring, as you saw. Like I said, because I didn't want to have to do the jump again, and I didn't want to have to deal with the corridor of death again. That was it. I was so paranoid of that thing that I really was dissuaded from really trying to even look for things. So I would say it's a relatively fair secret. It's not too bad. And I'm pretty glad for how all the secrets were. I feel like they were relatively fair overall. I just feel like the last secret was in kind of a stupid location because, as said, at that point in the level, it should just be the exit. It shouldn't be another secret after you've cleared everything out. It's always a bad idea in a Quake level to have something at the very end, and it's been the case with many other levels whereby you'll have that useless thing after you clear out the rest of the level. I'm not too sure how you'd even get to the quad damage with the two Shamblers there. It seems like that one Shambler gets alerted to you as soon as it sees you, so the only way it would make sense to really make it work is that you'd have to dive into that room with the Shamblers alerted to you and pick up the quad damage, and at that point you'd be heavily exposed to fire and easily able to be killed. It's really a horrible idea from a playing perspective. It would give you a better offense, but it would be horrible on defense. It would give you not the ability to really do what I really did, which was really just pick them off and really slowly do it. But at the same time, I was guaranteed to at least have enough to survive. And the biggest thing is that you need enough to survive in order to go to the slime tunnel. If you kill off the Shamblers, but you don't have like 100 health, you essentially then are unable to do the slime tunnel, which is necessary to beat the level. So, needless to say, the quad damage is kind of a fool's thing to go for. I really would not recommend going for that quad damage, even though I kind of missed grabbing it in the first time. Honestly, I think it's a thing that coats you to grab it, but at the same time, it'd be a bad idea to go for it. I do not see much of a benefit to doing it. And yeah, the final secret, absolute garbage. I feel like the final secret was kind of cheap to have there. Luckily, it's not too bad of an area to grab. At least the corridor of death didn't really have any secrets. It was pretty straightforward outside the fact that it was an absolute nightmare to survive. But yeah, like I said, not too much a fan of the last secret and how exactly it kind of was done. But overall, what do I have to say about this level? I kind of like it in certain places. I do like the challenge. I do definitely appreciate the corridor of death. Even though I was suffering with it, and it became an absolute slog to try and make it through, I will say at the same time that it is a lot more the type of challenge I look for in these levels. As you see, the challenge was direct, but it was absolutely brutal to try and pull off. And so therefore, it was something that I could try and persist and continually try and put forth the effort to achieve. As seen, it wasn't exactly easy. It definitely was fatiguing, to say the least. But at the same time, it wasn't something I was going to rage about or give up about or get that frustrated about. It wasn't the same as, say, a puzzle situation, which would have totally annoyed me there. So yeah, I definitely approve the straightforwardness of the level in general, and the whole fact that it's, challenging in the way it is. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of that one-time route thing, the second secret or whatnot The area with the nail traps. The fact that you have that mandatory secret you need to go through because otherwise you'll basically get instantly killed is not really good game design. You shouldn't have a mandatory secret, and you shouldn't have something that you need to go through one time and then it doesn't work again. I feel like that area would have been so much better had it not been a one-time thing. If you had been able to walk into that alcove and every time it opened. And honestly, it really didn't need to be a secret because it was seen right across the way that it felt pretty obvious. Now, I'm not really sure if you'd say it's that obvious because the whole you really don't know it exists until you walk into the alcove. But at the same time, it was, the idea of look around and try and find a way forward because the obvious way back is going to instantly kill you. So I can kind of give it that at least and say that it's somewhat of a puzzle, but at least it's a puzzle in a somewhat fair way. It wasn't an obtuse find the hidden object situation whereby a lot of these could become. So I'm not too frustrated by this level or the hidden areas in it. Like I said, not a big fan of the last one somewhat, but to tell where exactly it was located, I do have to say it was pretty fair. I just feel like at the very end, it didn't really make much sense. But I digress. So, like I said, this is a nightmarish level. It is an absolute slog to get through. Like I said, really not too bad when it comes to the enemies. Really, a lot of the problem with this level comes down to the corridor of death. That really is where you're going to have a fun time getting through. Either because you're going to forget that hole exists, which I seem to do a lot in this playthrough, or you're going to bumble into that one insta-kill trap in the other corridor, which I did the first time I think around. Luckily, since then, I was more aware of what exactly it did and was very cautious to not trigger that again. I definitely didn't want that going off. And, of course, then you have the evil jump, which is just an absolute nightmare to try and get past. But luckily, we kind of managed. We persevered through it, and that's really what this is about, is persevering through nightmarish levels. And like I said, I really rather something like this, which is more nightmarish, but at the same time is very possible to do, and is blatantly possible, than some of the other things that really were very obtuse in the way they were. Finding hidden buttons in really remote corners, or things that really hit the wall to continue, but you don't know where the wall is and there's no clarity whatsoever to it. It's not really that fair. Like I said, not really a fan of the whole secret to get back thing with the nail trap. I really feel like that's the weak part of this level. But the corridor of death especially, I feel was really nice. I feel like the corridor of death got me a lot. And I like that it got me a lot, because that feels like the author was doing his job and making it an absolutely brutal area to try and achieve. I feel like the jump was absolutely brutal. I feel like it was definitely not the type of jump that you normally would expect of a Quake player. But at the same time, you can say for these sort of levels that you're a Quake veteran at this point. You've achieved beating every level in the original Quake. So I guess by this point, it is kind of fair to expect someone to pull off a bit more of an ability than you normally would. Now, I can imagine someone probably just trying to rocket jump across. I can imagine that's one reason why it probably was so thin as well. Because that way you really can't rocket jump across. At least not easily. You would end up just hurting yourself a lot more than anything. So I can imagine that's probably why it was so narrow and such a claustrophobic thing, just to dissuade you all the more from trying to rocket jump across. So I could kind of see where the author was going with all this. And I do have to like where he was going with it. He was trying to prevent you from exploiting the level while making it an absolute brutal nightmare to try and endure. And then if you get past all that, you have to deal with the saga of the Shamblers, which I kind of was expecting. As you see, almost with every single level, I kind of expect near the end to get thrown Shamblers at me. So that's always something I'm trying to be conservative about. This level ended up becoming a case whereby I ended up just trying to blast through it because I wanted out. I kind of knew about the corridor of death. I knew that it would be an absolute nightmare. Like I said, this is the type of level that normally someone would save in. I could not imagine someone normally doing an IMO playthrough like I did. And I do consider an IMO playthrough, even though I did no clip at that one little point near the end to look around. I did legitimately do everything. I did make it through. As I said, it was just mainly at the very, very end, I got nervous about exiting the level. I didn't want to exit the level without that last secret in my possession, because otherwise that would have stunk to have to redo the entire level again, because that would have meant having to do the jump again. And yeah, I wasn't in the mood to do the jump again. So, needless to say, we did it. We achieved a victory. We did everything that we needed to do. And I think I even did a relatively fair job of figuring out that final area once I figured out that the final area, where it kind of was located. As said, it kind of sinks I didn't realize the back area. It is a logical thing to think in Quake levels like these. But at the same time, I was so paranoid about that final exit. I really did not want to trigger it, that I really didn't even try, that I really didn't even put any effort whatsoever into looking in that back area. I really just wanted, as I even said halfway through, I was just going to no-clip my way through it, because at that point, I really didn't want to have to redo the evil jump of death. And that's really probably the worst part of giving me a challenging level, is that you really don't want to have hidden things. You know, hidden things like secrets and all that. There's something that, honestly, I'm not too big on. I really don't feel like they're needed. They kind of reward the player that knows about them, and they're that thing to give you a little bit benefit through. But honestly, I feel like the best levels would be those type of levels that didn't have secrets whatsoever. Or really the least evil is you just kind of found the secrets as you were going through, and therefore didn't have the frustration of trying to find them. But yeah, I don't think I'm really a fan of secrets at all. I'm just not that type of mentality. I'd rather have the level just have like stuff like the corridor of death and deal with the slog of that. I wouldn't even mind if the level had just been, you know, the endless slog of that, and have the evil jump be a one-time jump. If it was the case that I didn't have to deal with secrets and that type of situation as well. So, needless to say, it's been kind of a nightmare to get through this level. Mainly due to the fact that I had so many interruptions. Yesterday really wasn't the best day for recording. I wish I had known that in advance, but as said, it's something that you really can't tell, and it's just something you kind of have to hope it works out. Today's a much better day for recording, and I couldn't have told you it would be any different than yesterday. Yesterday seemed like it would have been perfectly fine, and then suddenly I get interruptions out of the way that I didn't expect would have occurred. So, yeah, and I should have maybe assumed after the first time that it would be a bit a bad day to record. But I was thinking it would be that one time, and then after that it would calm down. Especially since every time I got an interruption, actually it was interruptions from all different sources in different directions. So it really wasn't something you could have predicted at all. It just kind of ended up becoming an unfortunate situation whereby I had to ride it out and hope to kind of get through it. And it made the whole situation of trying to deal with this evil level all the more rough. Because anytime we made any progress in the level, I'd have to immediately stop everything to deal with that. Because as I said, I couldn't really save in the level. As I said, I like to try and do these levels without saving and trying to deal with that iron mode challenge, which isn't really the best thing for dealing with hidden areas either. Because, yeah, the whole mentality of hidden areas, especially in levels like this, would be to save and then experiment and do something, see what occurs, go back and do something different. Which is somewhat fair, I guess. But like I said, when you're especially doing it the way I'm doing it, which is to do it with an I am mode mentality and to just not save throughout the entire thing, it really becomes almost necessary to kind of do what I'm doing and almost like no clip sometimes. To look around and give a scout's eye view, because it is that same idea as I would have saved here and looked around. At least that's my way of justifying something. Yeah, you can definitely hear the whole me trying to justify what I'm doing thing, can't you? But yeah, that's basically the whole situation and what's really kind of going on here. Um, as said, I really rather not save in the level just because of the type of challenges like this, which is definitely fun to try and deal with, rather than dealing with the whole frustration of trying to find a hidden object. Hidden areas are not fun. That's really the lesson to be given from all this. So yeah, really, what's really the lesson from this? The lesson is that I like this type of mentality. I feel like there were apparent flaws in the level. Like I said, I'm not sure the mandatory secret and the one-time area route. But overall, especially for the Corridor of Death, I do have to say this is one of my more preferred levels, even if I had to suffer to get through it. So, with that in mind, thank y'all for watching. It's been an absolute nightmare. And I guess I'll be seeing you all, well, next time.